Episode of our improv adventure series, Pirates of Aliki. Welcome. We are a little today, aren't we?
Yes.
We are in a new space. We're streaming on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you look around the table, there is some new but familiar faces with us today, and some people are missing. So we're taking our experimental streams to a whole new direction. So today we're trying out how does it feel when someone is sick, when someone is LARPing somewhere a couple hours away from here in a forest in Sweden, and when we are bringing in someone from our sci-fi campaign.
Yeah, you're bringing in an android.
Yes, exactly. So for those of you who have been following us before summer, we have here with us today Slayer I-28 version 3, I presume, today.
Exactly, version 3.
How are you doing?
I'm fantastic, thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
Good to have you with us.
It's really fun.
And soon we will see who will you be playing today. Great. Also with us today we have the one and the only Matthias Dumatsen. How are you doing?
I'm pretty okay. It's a little confusing. New people, new channel, new old me. There's old me, so
lots of new.
It's as good as it gets. Sorry.
Good.
I apologize.
And in the pink corner we have Emma. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm a bit nervous. I'm very scattered today, so we'll see how that goes. My dice are not cooperating, so we'll see.
Yeah, we haven't even started and the dice aren't cooperating. Please tell us about that.
Well, I've been rolling my dice to see what dice to use, and none of them are cooperating. The curse of having too many dice.
Okay. So, today is 1st of September, an official day of Twitch, and we are supporting the community through not streaming on Twitch today. And that's why we are on YouTube. So, as said, we're still in a very experimental stage. We're still testing new things in our wonderful new studio. We have new cameras pointing at new exciting directions. I'm not going to reveal which directions.
Probably down.
Who knows?
I have my own microphone that I'm just looking at right now with love in my eyes. So it is exciting things. With us today is, as always, the amazing Noctua Mick, who is moderating, and I believe this is a new experience for her as well. So say hi to Noctua Mick, and then after today, check out her channel on Twitch. And yes,
See how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, truly.
Exactly. Behind the cameras, we have Clark von Ra, who has been working like a maniac to get things in order, and that extra camera pointing at exactly the right direction. So expect perfect symmetry. We have this massive mixing desk that we're really, really excited. It has a bunch of knobs, and our sound guy, Odon Piano, is going crazy, twiddling all the knobs that he can to make us sound as beautiful as possible.
Do you think he's compensating for something with that big mixer?
I don't know. You're the owner of it.
Oh dear.
I can tell you soon, Don Piano, you have your own microphone in the corner that you might be able to use later on. I don't think it's on yet, but if things go a little bit heated, I will.
Let you know. If you need to tell off Matthias, just go ahead.
It goes both ways, that's true. I will be dodging over here.
Our small studio today is full of dignitaries, and in the corner to my right sits Öken Porsi behind his DJ setup, and he is going to provide music for us today. We're very excited about that. Thank you so much for joining us. Under the table today is sleeping, or yes, still sleeping. Gorman Snorman. So if you hear wolves howling in the night, it is our extra. Do you want to say any words about Norman?
It's a 10-month-old Shar-Pei puppy that is very tired right now. So.
I actually said it wrong. I am very sorry.
It's Norman, actually.
Norman's Norman, because
Norman's Norman.
soon you will know why I got confused.
Yes.
Very soon. But yes, back to you, Norman.
There's nothing more to say.
Okay.
Just hanging out.
Are we gonna see Norman at some point?
Maybe if he wakes up.
Okay.
Who knows? Who knows?
He's not very coordinated. So if the camera starts shifting, it might be him.
He might take over the show.
Falling over.
So the production value of this episode is quite high. We have animals. We have a range of tech people.
An android.
We have a guest star, and we have a live audience.
Yes! Yay!
We have Gorm from Karami that is coming to especially watch us today. So he will provide all the audience sounds. Can we get a little bit of like an applause sound effect?
That's like raging.
Oh man, I'm feeling. Are you feeling? Are you getting?
I feel much better now.
Okay, good. Right.
Do we have those big fences, that we use in front of big stages so we can keep the
crowd
crowd
control.
out? Crowd control, exactly.
Yeah. Who forgot to call security?
Oh, darn it.
Do we have security?
Norman, that's you.
Oh yeah, Norman. You're
He's our guard hound.
He is. Eventually.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yes.
Ready, willing, and able.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have to say, we are missing Waka, who is engaged in a LARP session, and maybe he can tell us more about who he is and what he has done when he comes back. So I don't want to ruin the excitement and suspense to learn what he's up.
I mean, it's so cool to be out and do that, but seriously, can we just 10 seconds stop and talk about who came up with the name LARP? That's
It's
kind of
live
derpy, isn't it?
Live action role
Yeah, but
playing.
really, I'm gonna go on a LARP. It doesn't sound very impressive.
So,
This is how it
if you have any thoughts
were not
about
very
Matthias's comment, join us on the chat.
Well, it's
Yes.
better than slurp, isn't it?
Opinions on the word LARP, please.
Or just opinions of Matthias not being very impressive. That works as well.
I like
Could be,
slurp.
could be.
Slurp. Slurp is good.
Slurp, yeah, that's more like it,
All right. Very good. And Moo is unfortunately sick today, so if you're watching Moo, I hope you get better soon, and we will see what is going to happen. Now, Noctuamic is giving me some hints on the chat. It is time to go to the summary. yeah, thank you, Noctuamic.
It's not that subtle.
Hello. Stop
Okay,
talking.
is everyone ready?
Yes.
Is everyone
Yes.
hyped?
Yes.
We are going for
yeah.
the recap. Upon arriving to the Alchemist Mansion, our swashbuckling crew were ambushed by 4 fearsome, giant weasels and a giant snake at the Alchemist's overgrown garden. Narrowly escaping a horrific death, the crew of Corkscrew escaped into the bowels of the dust-covered, creaky old house. First hesitant efforts of exploration quickly resulted in mayhem. Quiet fell through the floor and had a mushroom party. Clero caught a glimpse of something shiny in a fireplace. And Faerith and Elior freed a bound and gagged damsel in distress from an upstairs bedroom. As any sensible group of people in a terrifying dark house, our heroes made the only wise decision they could come up with and split up. Is the damsel actually in distress? Or is she damsel, after all. These things and more you will find out in today's episode of Natural Pengu and Pirates of Aliki. Yes.
Wow.
Hmm?
That was a good summary.
Thank you. Thank you.
Definitely.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Anyways.
Why
Very
did you split
dramatic.
up?
We're not very intelligent, okay?
I know this is theme in Natural Pengu things. Like, people always
Haven't you
split
ever
up.
seen a horror movie? That's always like, oh, let's
The
split
best
up.
Okay.
idea ever.
Okay, so Eleni started walking down the corridor, the second floor corridor, away from the room where she had been held, followed by Faerith and Captain Clero. Quiet took Elior on his shoulders, and they started to move towards investigating the middle room in this corridor. Right. Faerith, what do you want to do? You're walking down the corridor towards the staircase.
Well, I
It's the
basically
main-
have one mission at the moment, and that is get back to the ship and down as many of those potions as possible, because I'm 1 foot in the grave right now.
Okay. So Eleni is
2 feet
walking
away.
ahead of you. What do you want to do? And Clero is walking behind you.
I think we're just trying to get out of the house as swiftly and quietly as possible.
Okay. So Eleni starts walking down the stairs. You follow.
I
You
follow.
hear the creaking footsteps of Captain Clero behind you. And suddenly those footsteps stop.
Oh,
What do you do?
well, I turn around quickly.
You see nothing.
They just vanished. She just vanished. Okay. I think I just hurry Eleni out the door to be following. Because this is probably not completely normal.
Do you want to say something? Do you wanna
To
say-
Eleni?
Yeah.
Not until we get out.
Okay. So Eleni's walking in.
Or just hurry. What?
Did you just push me down the stairs?
Hurry, there's something going on.
What?
The captain has disappeared in the middle of the staircase.
And she looks. The captain?
Captain Clero.
Oh, the captain. The captain. The
Oh,
captain
captain, my captain.
has disappeared.
Yes, into thin air. So we better get out before something happens. I'm not up for disappearing today.
Let me just
That's on
get
Thursdays.
this straight. Your captain disappeared, and you just want to go.
She was walking right behind us. I think we should go outside and see what happened and try and regroup.
So, Monk, if I was your captain and I just disappeared, you would just go.
I'm not saying that we're gonna leave her. I just say we should maybe get out of the spot where it just happened. Just a thought.
Saying, yes, you might, but the actions, you're pushing me down the stairs while you're captain.
I'm trying to hurry you up so you do not disappear. A choice I'm beginning to regret.
Very well. And then she kind of skips down the stairs, the last couple of steps, turns around, makes this kind of elaborate bow, and points you towards the big entrance hall.
Okay.
What do you do?
Okay, so now, what do you actually know about this house? Besides the fact that it's snoring.
What do I know? Let's start with you. What do you know?
I know precious little. Everything we learned was from Lars the Lark, the semi-crazy man we saved on the sea, telling us that there was a haunted house that scared the bejesus out of him, and we, for some reason, decided to go here. Maybe not the wisest of decisions, but still. all of a sudden, one of my crew members disappeared into thin air.
Eleni goes, shh. Do you hear that?
No.
It sounds like someone snoring. Do you hear that?
It sounds like a small but still dragon snoring. Yes, I do hear it. I'm not deaf.
And maybe you're right. We should go out. Get out of this place.
That's what I said.
So, where are we going? She still has that sackcloth that's quite big on her body. That quiet gave her.
Well, I'm injured. We need to go to the ship. I need to get some healing potion.
Which ship? Which ship?
Our ship.
Your ship.
Corkscrew.
But you wanted to see my ship.
Yes, but maybe we should get some healing potion. It seems like this is a place where you need to defend yourself from time to time. So I think we should go and make me slightly more perky.
Perky? What an interesting choice of words. And it's just walking towards the front door. It's laughing. What do you do?
I follow that interesting choice of human.
So she stands in front of the front door. Hasn't opened it yet.
Okay.
There is still kind of that small crack. It seems like the wind has pushed the door a little bit in when you entered. And she's kind of waiting for you. So, monk, what now?
Towards the ship. Let's sneak out the door.
You go first.
Absolutely. And I pull out my two short swords. My left hand arm sword and Bert. So I'm prepared. Those are the names of my swords.
Okay.
And I sneak out the opening of the...
You look perky with those swords.
I do, don't I? And I sneak out the door.
You sneak out the door. Okay, can you make a stealth check for me, please?
I did it very stealthy.
Yeah.
Don't make
you
mine.
use the word
Believe
sneak, so you got to put your money where your mouth is.
Believe you.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay. 18 plus stealthy. Where's that? No, where are we?
Down.
Plus 5. So
Okay.
23.
Oh.
So you place your hand very carefully on the door that is already a little bit open and hanging a little bit down from the hinges, and you apply just the right amount of pressure to it, so you can slowly start moving it open, while you keep your other hand on the other door so it doesn't move an inch and make any unwanted sounds. As you open this door, you look behind you just to make sure that Eleni is still there and nothing strange has happened with the snoring sound, and you slip through that gap into the garden, and then you look ahead of you, and in front of you stands a man. Joachim, would you like to describe what are you doing? You're standing there in the porch of the...
In front of you see a shabby old man with a big red nose, a red scarf on his head. You recognize him a little bit from a battle at sea. He is slightly bow-legged. Not because of riding lots of horses, just because his dad was actually a builder of rum barrels, and as a kid he was sitting on those barrels 24/7. The only difference from yesterday or before it was actually that he's got a weapon now. He's got a little rapier hanging down his side. And
Interesting.
hello.
I know you.
Oh yes.
You drank my rum.
I got a bleeding headache, I tell you.
Yeah, well, it was my rum and my headache.
Yeah, and now I'm here to ask you for more.
Well, you sort of drank it all, didn't
Oh,
you?
you don't have any more.
No, I do
What a
not.
shame. What a shame.
Plus, we need to go to the ship.
And then through the larger gap in the doorway slips through Eleni. And she looks at you, arcs her eyebrow, and says, Lars, what are you doing here?
Hello, what are you doing here?
Well, you know me.
And I know you.
Touché.
Touché.
And there's this awkward silence between these two people.
So you two know each other?
Yeah, we met.
You met.
We met.
Briefly.
Briefly. Yes.
In passing.
Very stealthily.
Lars!
There's something very fishy going on here.
Very well, you were going somewhere, monk?
Yes, the monk, or Faithrith, as my friends call me, so you can continue to call me monk. I'm on my way to the ship.
Well, lead on, Faye.
Excuse me?
And she starts walking.
What did you call me?
She carries on walking. Her,
Women. You
She
can't
has
be
this-
with them.
very kind of dark brown hair tied in a high ponytail. And you see it kind of swaying back and forth behind her head. And she kind of struts away, both you, Lars, and you, Faye. And what do you want to do?
I shake my head and I walk after her towards the ship.
As you shake your head, Lars, you see that your ponytail is swaying a little bit side to side behind your head.
I shake my head. Bleeding ponytails. And I start larking the lark down the road.
Wonderful. Okay, let's go back inside the house, where Quiet is carrying Elior on his shoulders to the doorway of the middle room in that corridor, and it has 3 doorways. And you stop and listen for a while, and you do hear this very strange sound. It's kind of high squeaky.
Hello?
And you hear this kind of echo. And then
I think there's something in here with us, but I don't know what it is. So let's go into the room.
Quiet glances at you and then opens the door and just kind of marches in.
What does the room look like? What is in there?
You notice, you open the door, it is very empty. The first thing you see, the damage, the humidity and the rot has attacked the floor beams also in this room. The same as in the room next door. Some of the damage also when Quiet actually crashed through the floor just a few minutes ago, some of that hole has spread into this side of the room as well. So it's very easy to see where the damaged part and the humidity damage is. There's dust and trash, but a lot of the furniture has seemed to be cleared. And then you see a window ahead of you at the end of the room.
Maybe we should not go in here. There seems to be a hole in the floor here as well. And we know what happened. Last time there was a hole in the floor, and that was no good. So maybe we check the other room.
As you say that, Quiet looks at you without saying anything, and suddenly his eyes start slowly rolling towards the back of his skull, and he starts swaying in the room, and you start kind of feeling this swaying motion being bigger and bigger, and it's harder and harder to hold on. What do you want to do? Now you see just the whites of his eyes.
Well, I want to get off him so I don't get crushed.
Okay.
First of all,
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump down.
Can you make a acrobatics check?
Natural 20.
Natural 20. How do you want to get off?
I just want to jump down and then do like a tuck and roll out into the corridor and not into the hole.
Okay. So you do that. As you do it, you're surveying what's going on with Quiet. His eyes are still just white, but there's this very broad grin. And you see pretty much all of his teeth. He seems to be very happy, and then with this massive crash, he just thumps to the floor, luckily to the good side of the floor instead of the rotted side. There's a lot of dust that flows into the air, and then it starts kind of flowing down like this very, very fine snow. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna run up to him and just hold my hand in front of his face to see if he's breathing.
Hmm?
And I'm gonna like pry his eyes open to see if he's like, hello.
His eyes are actually wide open.
Oh, they are open already.
But they seem to
Okay.
be looking up into the top of his skull, and still this smile is on his face. And when you put your hand in front of his mouth, you feel that there's this quite a strong and hot breath
Okay.
coming out from his lungs.
I'm gonna grab his tusks and I'm gonna shake his head. Wake up! Wake up!
You hear this kind of sound,
No.
but still the grin is.
Dribble coming there from the half walk,
I want to describe that, but now as you said
Still
it,
has a crush on him?
if we would
Oh,
see
yeah.
this in slow motion, these driplets of saliva will be splashing all over the room, creating these puddles in the dust on the floor. Quickly then kind of dry it out because the dust, there's so much of it.
Wake up! Don't leave me. I can't. This is not good. And we've talked about this. You always do this. You run into danger, and then you lose people, and then you're all alone. And please wake up.
You hear this
Sorry.
this inhuman shriek from somewhere in the house as
Trying to
you,
be serious here, okay?
as you talk to Quiet, lamenting his status. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna just like, I don't know, get on top of his chest and try to like
It's your laugh.
CPR it.
Okay.
But I'm 2 feet tall, so I doubt I'm doing anything.
I think this needs to be an athletics check.
Wake up. 13.
13.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you're doing this kind of quick pumping motion, and all you really do is you kind of thumping your hands across his chest as his chest raises up as he takes. Takes.
Oh right, he's already breathing. I'm so dumb.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna. Where in the room is he?
He's sort of, he's a tall guy, so if you're sitting on his chest, he kind of fell into the room. Sort of, he twirled a few times and backwards, so he's lying in his back, head towards the window, pointing at the window. And you're sitting on his chest.
I need you to wake up now because I can't be in here all alone because I feel like why does this always happen to me? Okay, I pull out. How far away is he?
You don't know.
Oh, shit. Okay. So I'm gonna pull out a strand of my hair, and I'm gonna like twine it like around my fingers, and I'm gonna cast message to him, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, so Quiet is very quiet. I don't think he's dead, but he's not answering me, and I'm scared and alone. So I need you to come back."
There's a little tear that flows down from your right eye. What's the range?
120 feet.
120 feet. Okay.
And you can answer this message.
Okay.
You can
I
reply
can?
to this message. Yes, you can reply to the message.
Okay.
If you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it.
So there's this sudden flash in your mind of this brown ponytail swaying back and forth ahead of you, and then that image goes away. Outside, you recognize the garden.
So he's too far away. I'm gonna try to do the same thing with Clero.
Hmm?
Hello, Clero. I don't know where you are because I didn't see you with him. Whatever. Quiet is sleeping, and I'm alone, and I need you to come save me because I can't save myself.
Okay, so wait a moment, and again, you don't hear anything. You just get this feeling of being afraid, but it feels like that feeling isn't going anywhere, like it's stuck.
Okay. Well.
And there's kind of no change in that.
Oh.
So I blocked her out.
Yeah. Oh, you walked away. You left me alone in a haunted house. I am gonna slowly make my way towards the door, stealthily.
Okay.
Everybody's thinking that.
Yeah, that's the.
That's the way to
I am
go.
alone in a haunted house, okay?
Where have I heard that before?
And I'm gonna peek out the door.
Can you make a check for me? I'm not gonna say what. Yeah.
Oh no! It's a natural one.
Okay.
What? Oh.
It's a natural one.
All right. So,
Oh my
Ups and
god.
ups.
What check was it?
so
Survival.
let's start with the stealth check.
Okay, so 4.
So you started from Quiet's chest and
Very
started kind of
stealthy.
very stealthily walking along his body, along his leg, and then when you were reaching his foot, do you want to describe what happened
Well, I
with that natural one?
don't see it, and I get caught. Like, you know how there's like this little where Achilles is. I get stuck with my foot there, and I just fall straight forward, and I hit my face on the floor in the dust, and I just lay there.
Okay. As you lay there, you notice something very curious. In that piece of ground, Quiet didn't make a mess of the beautiful settled dust on the blanks. You see that something else has formed a shape on that dust. And as you lift your head a little bit closer and rub your eyes a little bit from
Some
the
dust in my
dust,
mouth,
and
yeah.
that has kind of cluttered your cheeks that are now a little bit wet from tears, you see that it looks like a footprint. And the footprint is directed towards the window.
Lucky you fell.
Towards the window behind me.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'll get up and go towards the window.
Okay, so you see now quite clearly on the ground, even though Quiet is lying in the middle of that path and has made this quite a big crater in the dust. As the perimeter of the crater ends, it's very clear to see now that the footprints carry on and stop right at the window.
Is the window opened?
It is broken, so there is parts of the window or parts of the gap that are just fully open to the air.
Is there
outside.
like on the windowsill? There's a windowsill.
Yes.
Has the dust been like shuffled? Like, does it look like someone jumped out the window?
When you examine the windowsill, you see quite clearly this round circular mark in the middle of the windowsill, where it has made this very clear indentation into the dust that has all otherwise gathered.
Shit. There was something in the window that someone took.
As you look outside the window, the view is quite spectacular, actually. There is this bay ahead of you. The water, the further it goes from this gloomy island that seems to have this cloud cover permanently on top of it. As that moves away, you see the turquoise water. It's a very beautiful view out, but also you can see very well what's going on at this side of the island. Your view is pretty much unlimited to the whole bay.
Is this the bay that we're like anchored?
It is a little bit yeah, it is there. Yeah. But you don't see that side
Okay.
so much. So there is some cover.
Is it the bay where Eleni's ship is anchored?
You don't see any
I
ships there.
see no ships.
You
Do
don't
I
see
see any creatures, any bodies?
Make a perception check.
God, oh my god. Oh my god. I see nothing.
What did you throw?
I threw a 2. What is it? Perception? That's a 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of this speck of dust flies in your eye, and you just start blinking madly and trying to get that out. It's really, really annoying. And when you get it out, you look again outside, and it seems there's nothing there.
Okay, great. So I'm blind. I'm alone. Leo, this is not good for you.
And it's at whiny.
Shut up. I always get left alone. Okay. I guess I will walk back across the room.
Huh?
I will, the footsteps just stop at the window. It's not like they go back out.
Yeah, curiously enough, yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna walk across the room. I'm gonna look out the window and look down and see if there is someone splattered on the ground below me.
Okay, you put your head through this kind of gap in the window and peek down, and you don't see anything on the ground below, no.
Okay. So there's ghosts in here. There has to be ghosts in here. There's nothing else in the room, like I can...
No, as your head kind of peeks out of the window, you see this glimpse of a red scarf just kind of disappearing down the road. You presume that you came from
Okay.
climbing up to the mansion.
That's too far away to do anything.
I know this.
Well, I don't think she's in her right mind at this point to figure out who that is. She's just gonna be like, huh, that's weird. And then I'm gonna walk across the room, get out of the room, because I can't.
So now you're in the corridor again,
Yep.
and you have those 3 doors.
Yep.
To your right is the door where you found Eleni.
Yep.
To your left, there's another door leading into
Well-
something. It is open. You don't know why, but it is open, the door. And then beyond that door, you see the staircase going into the entrance hall.
Well, I'm gonna go into the room with the open door. The room I have not been in.
Okay.
And I am gonna try to not make a sound.
Okay. All right. So the door is already open, so that's good.
Is there anything I could trip on that I should look out for?
Okay.
Except-
do you wanna
except-
examine a little bit what's going on here, or?
Nah, I'll just go in.
Yeah. Okay.
Safer than using those dice.
Yeah.
So you can look around the room, and you see again a lot of garbage strewn around. It seems like someone's made a point of wrecking this room and then not leaving any furniture behind, just trash and pieces of discarded wood and whatnot. There's a window in the same place
Yeah.
as before in the previous room, and then there's a fireplace, quite a big
Oh,
fireplace.
right.
And
Do I remember? Did I hear Clero say to check the fireplace? Did I hear that?
You remember hearing?
Okay, so I'm gonna go check the fireplace.
Okay. So, can you make a perception check?
Do not fail me. I'm so mad. Yes. Perception. 20.
Okay. 20.
Yes.
Right. So you see this very kind of shiny, glinting thing buried in soot and ash inside the fireplace. You see it from a few steps away.
I'm gonna go grab it.
Okay. As you go moving to grab it, you start hearing this kind of.
Oh, not the rats again.
And from the corner of your eye, you see this black shape with legs dangling, descending in front of your face.
Great. Is it a small beast?
Or
is it a large beast?
It looks like a spider the size of your fist.
So a
So
small.
pretty small.
So a small beast. I would say. Can I try to talk to it?
As you look around, you start seeing more and more of those little shapes coming out
I hate
from the
spiders.
fireplace. They seem to be coming out from the cracks of the wall.
Why does this always happen to me?
Can we throw initiative?
Oh no! This is when I die. Can someone please go get my dog?
What did you throw?
I threw it. I threw 18.
Okay, did you get any
21.
plus on that?
Yeah, 3. I'm gonna go.
Okay. We pause this here and leave it hanging for a little bit.
I was just going to go into battle mode. No!
Grab a cup of coffee while you're at it.
Waiting for this.
What did she say? What did she throw?
18 plus, I think she said 20 in total.
Okay, 20 in total. All
Let
right.
me see
all right,
what.
all right.
Oh, is it initiative?
Mhm.
Initiative.
Okay.
Can't find it.
Sorry.
Okay. To lighten the intense mood, let's take a moment and enjoy Norman the Storman.
He escaped. Okay. Cool. I'm back.
All right.
Sorry about that.
So before we go to the battle mode, just to keep us on the edge, let's look at what's happening outside.
Yes.
What's happening outside?
All right. So Eleni is walking first down the pathway that takes you to that little cove where there's a pier where you parked, which I believe is the correct naval term. Your keel boat, corkscrew, and you start seeing that in the distance. What would you like to do?
Go there.
Just walking.
Yeah. A bit observant of the surroundings, of course. I mean, this is a ghost island.
All right. Eleni glances back at you and kind of.
Yeah, she's checking me out.
Probably
not.
She looked back at you and you did this kind of pose and this kind of slow strut. And then she just
How
kind
you doing?
of shakes her head and carries on walking. What do you want to?
Well, I'm walking behind them. I'm just grumping around there like, what's she doing here? What's she doing here? Someone run. What's she doing here? And I'm walking down there behind them.
Okay. So the walk is takes some time. It's done mainly in silence, apart from you hear this kind of grumbling from Lars to Lark behind you, and you keep your distance, and then you arrive at the pier leading to Corkscrew. And Eleni is looking at your boat, and she's chuckling a little bit.
It's a very stealthy boat.
I'm sure.
I go aboard and to go get the healing potion.
Okay. There was 2. You take both of them with you.
I go towards Lady
Yeah, okay.
when I'm alone with her.
All right.
Yeah, I'll drink both of them because I'm in pretty bad shape.
And so you're in the boat taking the potions. You take a chance.
What are you doing?
What do you think?
Is there something expensive in there?
I'm here. Aren't I?
There's something very, very evil in there too. Have you met it?
Lark. What are you larking about now?
You?
Evil.
Did you
It's
scare
an
me out?
old house. I didn't scare.
I was scared first time, of course.
Where did you come in from?
Huh?
Did you go in?
Yeah, I was in the kitchen.
I was in the kitchen. What
You were in the
happened
kitchen?
to you? What happened to you?
Things all over. I got... Well, my brain melted. I had to get out.
Is there anything to melt?
Oh, I love you too,
So
darling.
that was a highball.
It does its kiss.
Goodness.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you want to share something about your little treasure hunt?
My little treasure hunt. I went to the kitchen. And I woke up with this fucking bump in my head. On a bed, tied, gagged, clothes taken away.
God.
You didn't have anything to do with that, Lars.
No. No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
You feel your face heating up
No, it wasn't me, honestly.
a little bit, and a lady looks at you and starts laughing. Just,
God. I missed you.
she doesn't say much, but her body language tells a lot. So, yep. Lars, what do we do now?
What do we do now? Is he getting ready with his potions here?
I don't know. How did you end up with these people?
I fled. I told you there's something creepy going on in that kitchen.
You said
And it wasn't you laying on the bed naked, because I wouldn't run.
Sweet.
Definitely something else.
How sweet of you, Lars.
I panicked. I ran. Took a rowboat out in the sea. Got mental. Attacked. Shark humans all over the place. They helped me. And now I've got a massive hangover for the moment, actually. And no bloody run.
Let's back up a little bit. You were in the kitchen and you
Yes.
said there were things. What things?
Evil shit.
Evil
Is that the technical term?
shit.
That's
Right?
a very technical term, yes.
I don't really know what it
Care
is.
to elaborate?
It's something that plays with your mind. Something that plays with your mind. I never met it before.
You grabbed those potions and you kind of came up from the cabin where they were stashed, and coming up into the air of cove, you hear the words "evil shit." What do you want to do?
I try and go closer to listen to them. Can I hide somehow, like not being visible to them?
You can try.
I can try.
Can
try.
Can you throw a die?
14 plus, what are we checking? Stealth. 14 plus 5, so it's 19.
Okay.
You being all stealthy.
And of course, every time I speak alone with somebody, I'm always trying to observe
Yeah. Okay.
that
Of
nobody
course.
else is listening
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe I should do a perception check.
Yeah.
No?
You can do it.
Can
Yeah,
I?
of course.
May I,
Hint,
please?
20?
All right.
A natural?
All right.
No, okay.
So we're going back where you left the conversation, and then suddenly you see this kind of bluish shape, kind of crouching behind the railings of the keelboat, and Eleni kind of looks at you and kind of directs her eyes towards it, and does this,
Okay. Alright.
and chuckles a little bit.
Oh, I really want to say something.
So, evil shit.
Evil shit. Evil shit. Something that plays with your mind.
Okay.
After 2 bottles of rum, sleeping a little bit, I feel much better. But I was in a hysterical state.
So plays with your mind. Please elaborate.
I don't know if it's magic.
Okay.
But there's something in there that played with my mind because I was hysterical. You know me. I'm not hysterical.
Never.
Never.
But let me just get my head around it. You were in the kitchen and then evil shit
Evil
started
shit.
oozing out of the sink, or what?
Yeah. You can say that. And roof and ceiling and the pots and pans and blobs and pieces. Flop, flop, flop.
Okay. How interesting. What do you say, Faye?
About the evil shit?
Did you find some rum down there?
I did not.
No.
I did find my potion though. Can I drink it now?
You can.
Okay, what will happen to my current state of mind?
So you have a couple of options for that. You can top up your hit points like that, or you can always rest for 15 minutes, and then you can also recoup your hit points. So it depends on how you wanna. Do you wanna spend the potion now, or do you wanna suggest a moment of rest?
Well, how much will my health increase from my 15 minutes?
You throw a 8-sided die.
Okay.
And then you see how much.
Yeah, maybe that's better, but I'll bring the potions.
I think someone cares.
She
Not
might
that I'm
be-
trying to
Good
make
idea.
your decisions
No,
for
no,
you as
no,
a
no,
dungeon
no, no.
master. I would never do that.
Of course you
But,
wouldn't.
Yes.
So
Did I see any creatures actually in the kitchen?
Yes.
I did.
Yes. You see. You thought you saw the undead. You saw
Yeah.
rats scurrying up
Okay,
from the basement.
Yeah, from
there
everywhere.
There were tongues.
Tongues. You said weird
Nice.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, there was tongues,
Please.
and they were kind of slicking, and there was this
Yeah.
sound, this shrieking sound that
Yeah.
fills your ear. And as you said,
it's proof.
okay, it is the sign of eternities.
Good.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay, so you
So I
top
just
up your.
That is
top up
evil
my-
shit then. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely evil shit.
Can't
All right.
go further than
nice.
Hmm?
You
Okay.
can.
Where did that come from?
So you take a little kipper for 15 minutes.
Leaving me alone in the house.
Okay. While they're talking.
Fighters.
I tried to specify a little bit to Eleni that I saw rats and tongues and
So
undead.
you hear all this. Rats and tongues and the undead.
I'm not. I mean, is he really? I mean, he's a drunk, and she's weird. But then again, we have noticed some pretty strange things, and Captain Clero is gone, really like gone. And did I get any of the message that she sent?
No,
No. Okay.
you don't know anything about it.
Okay, but that's bad enough with Captain Clero. So really, I just want to get back in there and get probably Quiet's help because he's the biggest and strongest one. We need to find Captain Clero.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
I go up to the two of them and I say, I don't know what you're talking about. It's strange stuff that you're discussing. It's apparent that you know each other much better than you claim. But regardless, we need to go and help Captain Clero. And the best way to do that, I think, is to get the help of Quiet because he's big and strong. So we should go back to Quiet and the wee one and get her help to find Captain Clero.
I'm a man of honor. You help me, I will help you.
Fine. Perfect.
And in my
Good.
mind, I see the treasure.
Yeah.
Eleni,
Oh,
let's
you
say
can have her.
So your captain. Let me just go back. Your captain goes missing. You strut to the boat, take a little kippa, and then.
I didn't have much choice.
And okay, fine.
I was almost dying.
So fine.
And you need to defend yourself, apparently, in this house and on this
Eleni
island.
gathers the sackcloth around her a little bit, tries to kind of make it scratches a little bit.
Try not make my cloth dirty.
It's not yours.
Yeah, she's got my cape around her too.
Oh yeah.
I gave it to her.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah?
that's true.
Okay. Yes. Good. Right. Fine. So, we have a. Let's take a moment. We have a request on the chat. Can I have a Norman, please? Do we have cameras on Norman?
Cameras, Norman.
And back in business.
Back in business.
You gotta respect the chat. I mean, seriously.
So,
When-
can I bring Norman as help?
When Mercury Hunter wants Norman, then
Yeah, when
Mercury
Mercury
Hunter
Hunter
gets
wants
Norman.
Norman, he
darn
gets
it,
Norman.
Mercury Hunter will get Norman.
All right.
You
Okay.
get Norman.
So, yes. So, what do you want to do? Lenny's looking at you.
Well, has somebody got a plan? I'm not. If we go to the kitchen, I'm not
No,
going in there again.
no. We're going upstairs to get quiet. Him and the wee one is exploring up there. So we need to get them as soon as possible.
Okay.
And then make a plan together as to how to find someone that vanishes into thin air. I don't know how that'll work. But
Are
Eleni?
you still talking, monk?
I am woman, but let's go now.
As you laughs a little bit, and starts walking towards. Are you coming?
I think we should speed up a little bit. Since we wasted a little bit
Fine
of
by
time.
me.
And you start walking up the hill once more.
Oh, bloody exercise.
Back in the room.
Rum.
Shit. How many spiders are there?
There's a swarm. It is hard to count. They are rather big. I said the size of the fist, but that's counting the legs as well. So the body isn't the size of a fist. So, but there's quite a lot, and they're now crawling on the ceiling, out from the fireplace. They start crawling towards you on the floor. Your turn first. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put my hands together and I'm gonna.
Let's just see. Let's use this just because.
Oh no.
Just because.
That rarely bodes well.
I'm going to die.
I don't have a spider swarm miniature, but just because, I mean, this is the thing that we're testing today, the battle map cam.
I got the battle map cam going.
Oh
Whoa.
yeah. Sorry,
Okay,
I
perfect.
need to do this again. The battle map cam.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, say it again and then I'll do the battle map.
And we have the battle map cam.
Yay!
Oh my goodness.
Do this.
Yes. And we have even prepared these in-house dungeon tiles. We have this in-house artist, Agneta, has been working hard, and we have now floor tiles and some wall pieces. So it's a work in progress, but I'm really excited. So yes. So let's just see what miniature shall we use to signify a spider swarm. I think I'll use my trusted witch elves here. Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Swarm of spiders. What would you like to do?
I am gonna put my hands together. I'm gonna blow on them, and I'm gonna cast Burning Hands,
Okay.
which means that every creature within a 15-foot cone needs to throw a. This makes a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Marvelous. All right.
And then a creature takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save and half as much damage on a successful one.
Why do you have all these cool things?
Brilliant.
Because I'm a sorceress, okay?
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
I don't know how many spiders I get in a 15-foot cone, but also, just to let you know, anything that's flammable will ignite.
All right.
Might burn this house down.
Okay. So you want to describe this moment as you cast
Well, in my
this,
panic, I just turn towards the largest area of spiders where they're coming, and I put my hands together, and I close my eyes, and I go, "Oh, Lord, do not fuck this up. Today of all days,
Is that incantation?
do not set this house on fire, just the spiders." And I blow, and there's this huge cone of fire.
Cool. As you blow between your thumbs here, you also hear this kind of
Do
Out of
not
the
fuck
fire.
this up. Do not
Fire
fuck this up.
envelops the spiders, the walls, the ceiling, the fireplace.
God, that quiet's in the next room.
And what did you say? I need to make a.
You mean dexterity saving throw?
Okay. All right. Okay.
What did you roll? Because my
Well,
dex is at 12.
All right. Okay. Yes, that's good. All right. So
Let's just say
they
that
threw-
Waka can stay on the LARP. He's not coming back. You burned him up.
They threw a 4.
Okay, cool.
So yes, let's
I'm
use.
gonna roll my 3d6s. 9. 9 damage.
9 damage total.
Yes.
Okay.
On each spider that's in this 15-foot cone.
Yeah. Okay. The swarm kind of it
It's-
has sort of a
it
hive
has-
mind,
okay.
so it operates as a.
It
as a
operates at 1.
Yeah.
As
All
one.
right.
Okay, cool.
All right. Good. And yes. Mhm. Okay. Is there anything else you want to do? You're
I can't do anything else.
you can move.
Okay, I'll move away from the spiders. But there are
Okay.
spiders everywhere.
Yeah.
Fire.
So you're now standing here in front of the beautiful fireplace.
Oh, wow.
With this kind of.
It's gorgeous.
Just use your imagination, people. All right.
We
Can
are.
I-
It's
have
beautiful.
absolutely. Can I walk towards the door that leads out of the room?
Yeah. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you actually reach the corridor.
I don't want to get out of the room though.
No?
I just want to be in the doorway.
Okay. So in the doorway, do you want to stand kind of at the doorway there, or do you want to stand in the corridor?
A doorway. Yeah.
You fall down.
Yeah. She's good at that.
I like that the spider is so much bigger than her.
I'm a tiny creature, okay?
Okay. All right. Cool. So you're done. You could just banter. I think that's allowed as a free action.
Did I set the room on fire?
That's a very good question. I think there is kind of the
Or is it too like damp?
the torn wallpaper there around the fireplace is starting to curling out a little bit, and you see that some of the fire is still on it, but it doesn't seem to be catching rapidly.
Okay. I think we'll be able to do this without burning the house down. Because you have to remember, it's another room.
Okay. So the spiders start kind of. There's some of them walking on the ceiling, some of them walking around the walls, and
I don't like spiders.
and
Oh, she fell down. She's dead.
they.
Yeah, the floor went flat.
Yeah, so the floor collapsed and you fell to your freedom. And then
Down to the
nah.
kitchen.
And what's your AC? 13. And the swarm, they kind of come and try to attack you and stuff like that. They start dropping from the ceiling, sliding down their webs, and crawling towards you on the floor. And some of them try and jump at you, but you are very quick on your feet, just kind of dancing and stomping and moving around, weaving through these dropping spiders, and some kind of brushing them away from your shoulders. And so far, you managed to keep it all. None of them actually managed to hit or harm you, but they are starting to crawl all over the place. What do you want to do?
I am gonna do the same. I have 2 spell slots. I can do it one more time.
Okay.
So I am gonna. Oh, but maybe. Yeah, I'll do it then. So, because now I'm in the doorway
Yeah.
and all the spiders are in front of me. I'm gonna back up a little bit more,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna do my hands, put my hands together,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna blow my fire, and I'm gonna like center it so it just envelops the whole room.
All right.
Like it's one big cone of fire. And I'm gonna go,
Do not fuck it up.
do not fuck it up, do not fuck it up, do not set this house on fire.
Yeah.
Do not kill quiet. Okay,
Magic is strange.
okay.
It hurt throughout the house again. And just a question for Clark from Raw. Can we see this miniature here, or are we out of frame?
That's out of frame.
Okay. How about here?
A little bit closer. No, that's still
Stop now.
Here.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, we're testing things. So I know the boundaries now. Good. Okay. So another save that I need to do.
Another save.
Okay. Good. Can you, damage. Yeah.
11.
Okay.
No, yeah, 11.
6, please.
Yeah.
All right. So you do as you wanted. The whole room becomes this flaming inferno, and you start hearing these kind of a lot of these spiders start popping.
I hate spiders.
There's this kind of,
Oh my God,
I don't know, fireworks of small spiders inside this flaming inferno that this room has become. After the fire downs, there's still just a few kind of somehow driven
How
to
are
it-
you still
to
alive?
attack you. Do you
I
want to do
hate
anything else?
spiders. If Quiet and Faye and all of them were there, they would be so proud of me right now, and you are all gonna die.
Okay. And
That's what I mean.
these few spiders still come at you. And what's your
13.
13? Okay. And now you just see them kind of jumping, and some of them start crawling under your clothes, and you kind of see these big lumps crawling under your dress there, and it feels absolutely horrendous. 3 points of damage. They start kind of gnawing and biting you there.
I'm still standing.
Okay.
Not that weak, okay?
Okay, what do you want to do?
Well, they're on me now.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Can I, like, spin around really quickly and try to, like, get them off me?
So it's a ballet move?
All right. Let's
New
go for
weapon.
the acrobatics.
I'm
check there.
gonna do a triple pirouette,
Okay. Oh yeah, let's try that.
which I've never been able to do in my life.
That's normally a damage of 3.
For damage
To
myself
yourself,
or someone else. Sorry, roll damage. Wait, yeah.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics check. Sorry, I got confused. Oh no. It's not bad. It's not that bad. 11.
11. Okay.
It's not great, but.
So you make this triple pirouette,
It's not quite Barishnikov,
singing
is it?
at the same time,
It's just my normal pirouette.
and you manage to kind of at least a couple of those spiders kind of fall to the floor as you do this. Do you want to do anything else? I would say this was your action, so you can still
Oh, shit.
do your bonus.
I don't have a bonus.
You don't have 2-weapon fighting.
No,
No.
Okay, you don't have. I'm not even sure if that applies.
I have no bonus action.
Yes, you do.
2-weapon fighting, but I don't have to. Well, I have a dagger.
Yeah,
and
I think in this case, you know, the pirouette.
Maybe a
It
third
did
position.
damage enough.
I think the pirouette could count as your main attack, and then you start waving with. What do you want to attack with?
I want to attack with the fang that Quiet gave me. And I'm just going to stab at the one that's closest to me.
Okay, all right, yeah, go for it.
So I do it as a dagger attack?
Yeah.
Oh my god, 9.
9.
Oh my god, my brain just died.
Okay. After this pirouette, you're a little bit disoriented in your head, and you see these kind of black spots crawling on the floor in front of you, and you go on your hands and knees, and you kind of try and stab them with this
Whack-a-mole.
this tooth, and they're just too fast, and they're just skittering away from you.
Oh no.
All right.
You better fucking hurry up.
Okay. So at this moment, the spiders realize that you're quite hard to handle here. So there's only a few of them left. So they start slowly skittering
I'm
towards
so
the
worried.
fireplace. What do you want to do?
They're running away?
Yeah.
Is that their action?
And while they're doing that, you can actually get a free attack.
Oh, right. I have reactions.
Yeah.
Can I do a
Fourth
cantrip?
position, third position.
Yeah.
Can I do a cantrip? I can do a cantrip, right?
Well, is there a list of
No.
your reactions there?
No, there's no. It just says,
Opportunity.
oh,
attack of the opportunity.
featherfall. It's my only opportunity attack.
I think you can do that attack of opportunity as well.
Yeah, the opportunity
Opportunity
attack.
attack, yeah.
So I'm just gonna stab at it again.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna stab
Go
at
for
it. I'm gonna get in 4th position. I'm gonna do a grand plie, and I'm just gonna stab at it.
You do a sort of quality.
No.
And a natural.
22?
22. All right. Okay. Can you make an insight check?
Okay.
I'm just giving this for you for free. 'Cause
Natural 1.
you didn't get it.
That's the second one.
It's like my third set natural 1. I started out with a natural 20 and it's just gone downhill since there.
So you're looking at this tooth that you have in your hand, this snake tooth,
Oh,
and it has this very kind of small, pointy end to it, and you see these small spiders. And you remember you trying to kind of hit them before that, and it was quite hard to kind of catch them with this small thing. And then you look at your feet, and you're thinking, oh, maybe.
Oh,
and then you're thinking,
no.
and you start punching the spiders again with the tooth. So stabbing, yes, you hit. Can you throw some damage? Let's see. How much do you do usually with a dagger?
1d4 plus
1d4.
3.
How hard can it be to kill a spider?
Okay, cool. Yeah, throw the.
Hard.
Says way outdoors.
2, 5.
5.
Yeah?
All right. So in this frenzy, you start doing this kind of.
Oh my god, did I win?
And then you come 2 after this, and you see a couple of spiders attached to the tooth. Just kind of shish kebab.
Yeah, spider blood.
And then these carcasses of these spiders on the floor, and then a lot of these singed black shapes with these curled legs pointing to the ceiling, towards the ceiling, and the room looks rather black right now, but it seems like it's not burning. There's a little bit of burning wallpaper on the other side of the fireplace, and you still see that glinting thing there in the fireplace.
Well, I'm gonna run towards it and grab it
Okay.
before it collapses.
Yeah. You find this small bauble, kind of round.
Bauble.
And it's crystal, you see through. It has this flat bottom, so you could actually put it standing somewhere. It looks like this orb.
Did I find the sorcerer's stone?
As you look at it and you feel it, it has this very pleasant, smooth surface. So first, as you start taking the soot and the ash and the dust away from it, you notice the more you clean it, the more it sort of responds to your touch. It feels nice and pleasant to handle, very satisfying. Yeah.
Sorry.
He agrees.
Well, I'm gonna sit down on the floor amongst the dead spiders, and I'm just gonna breathe and be like, I didn't die. Melior, we didn't die. We almost died. Let's try not to be as reckless. Well, we have to be reckless because we promised to be reckless. That's why we have, I have to keep doing
And
this.
as Elior carries on talking to herself, sitting in the
Being
middle
a bit
of a room
crazy.
surrounded by burned up spiders, we're going for a break. And we'll do, let's just say 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Sure.
10 minutes. Go.
So 10 minutes break. Some of us will be here talking to you on the chat. If you have any questions or comments, that's great. But we'll be back in business in a few. All right.
Good.
Nice.
I'll be back
Back
in
in a
a
minute.
jiffy. I'll get a cup of coffee and I'll join you.
Oh, goodness. I apologize for the interruptions of the dog.
No. It creates a wonderfully scary ambiance in this house. We have this hellhound.
Yeah, well,
Sounds.
he's 10 weeks old and just realized that he's supposed to be a guard dog when he gets older. But being this big, it's not very effective. It's just annoying, honestly.
It's much appreciated. So, yes. Well, I hope everyone's having a good time.
Yes.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Good. Right, graceful.
Yes.
Ooh. Right.
Burn those. Yes, I might actually burn some of my dice.
Okay, so we've had a little bit of an adventure weekend actually, Emma and I
Yeah,
and Matthias. So
we
were
have.
playing Vikings at the local Viking village. Do you want to tell us about it, Robert?
Well, there is this, historically, I don't know, accurate? I don't know. There's a Viking village not far from here that is along this river where there was actually a real Viking village during the Viking time. I feel like I'm just talking in circles at this point.
Yeah, there's a Viking village.
There's a Viking village. And the performance was to celebrate because 1,000 years ago, 1021, there was this huge battle between the king of
England
and Denmark and parts of Sweden and his right-hand man, I guess we could call him. That happened 1,000 years ago, so we did a performance to celebrate that. And there was like knights, and there were warriors on foot, and there was it was a lot of people.
Big horses.
Matthias had to get up on a shire horse, and he's really afraid of horses.
I
which
think we
was
should share a picture of that
really
on Discord.
funny. Yes, we should share it. We
Yeah,
have a
absolutely.
picture of us.
I do have a picture, so I will share that on Discord. It
The
was,
highlight of the weekend was when Matthias fell off his horse
I didn't fall off
while
the horse.
trying to get off it
Literally and
gracefully.
figuratively.
I
He
sort
fell
of
off
did.
the horse.
I came off the horse less than gracefully.
He fell off
Sort
the
of
horse.
like your
It was
pirouettes.
amazing. My parrots are great. Just ask his wife. They were great.
Yes. So you were playing the queen,
I was playing the queen, yes.
and you were playing the king.
I was playing the king. My main thing was that I was directing it.
Okay.
Directing it. But yeah, I had to step up and play the king. And that was fine. I got a really fancy sword, some beautiful Viking clothes. And I had to get up on a horse that was 180 centimeters to the back
Yeah.
and weighed 915 kilos. I don't know what that is in makeup measurements in the US, but you know what I mean. It's big. It's really big. But it was fun.
Yeah.
It was nice, and his name was Guinness. So here's a shout out for Guinness. You're my favorite horse.
Yes. And I was playing Sven. The nicest guy in the village.
Usurper.
No. Yes, I was playing the son of the Jarl, and I was a very, very nice, kind subject to the king. I had no plans to overthrow the king at
None
all.
whatsoever.
And,
Oh, one of those.
yes, and I did exactly as my mama told me to all the time.
Does that include hitting on all the girls? Because you did in the show.
No, I would never. I would never.
You ran away with a maid.
Not just any maid.
True, but still.
Yes, but
Was it a mermaid?
we don't know.
Maybe she was.
We didn't get that far. We ran across a bridge,
Okay.
But and then the bridge was collapsed, but she didn't fall into the water.
So we don't know.
So I don't know if
Transformation.
She could have been a mermaid. She could also just have been a tavern wench.
Don't call her wench.
Simpson.
Don't call her wench. Well,
That's actually not an insult if you go that way back.
nah. All right. Okay.
But it was cool, and it is actually based on a real thing that happened exactly 1,000 years ago here in our hood, sort of.
Yes. So yes, Viking village. It was definitely a Viking village.
We might come back to that.
I think we established that during this break.
Yes.
So I will make a visit to the Viking village quickly.
You do that, okay.
And you can take it away while I'm gone, and then
Sure.
then we'll carry on.
We'll see if we have any questions in the
Is there a video of
chat.
this?
Very cool. Yes, there are some short, not the whole adventure, unfortunately, but there are some bits and pieces and some clips, some photos. and we'll share that on Discord. It's quite epic. Our dungeon master with bows and arrows, me on that huge horse, Emma dressed up as a queen. She had a crown. I swear to God, she did not take that off during the whole period. She slept with it. I'm sure of it. So it was a lot of fun. Next time we'll bring Norman, and he can be some mythological beast.
He knows how to snore.
He snore us all to death. Yeah, it is. Nocturne Rise here is so cool. You guys do such cool things, and it is cool. And we're hoping to mix up some more stuff with this Viking village and some of the people there in these adventures somehow.
Where is it?
It's just outside Lund, Löddeköping. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's an official outdoors museum, and they do a lot of serious research and show and tell about the Viking era. And
No E-type.
no E-type.
No E-type,
No. More beard than
Beard
ponytails.
type. More beard type.
More beer type, yes.
We had this wonderful. He was actually playing the lead in this story, and he is the official storyteller of this village. He's an historian, and he has this huge white beard. He looks like, I mean, if you think that Waka looks like Thor out of a semi-bad comic book, he really looks like Odin.
Yeah.
I swear to God. We'll show
And
a picture of him as well.
He's a historian and an archaeologist.
Yes.
Are you talking about my father?
Yes,
Yes,
your
we
father,
are.
the Jarl.
And
of
what's cool is
Denmark.
that he reads all the
The runes.
yeah, but he reads like all the old
yeah.
Icelandic stories in rune script, so he can read runes the way we read a normal language. So
Yeah.
he gets all the nuances from the stories that we miss because they get translated.
That
Which
is
is
pretty
super cool.
pretty hardcore to read
Yeah.
runes like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did my dog go?
Yeah. You could,
Runes.
what did
Yeah.
you say?
It's the kids' name. My kids' names.
Oh,
nice.
I thought it was an insult to me.
Well, upside this way it is.
You are not the center of the universe, Matthias.
So Dr. Mick is saying, are we going to see this sometime? Would love to see what you all came up with for the Viking thing. So yeah, we do have some
We might.
photographs.
On
We
the
have
way.
photographs, absolutely.
And yeah, Mercury Hunter agrees. We're very cool, and then that's so cool. You guys do such cool things. Yeah, I mean,
It's a lot of fun, but it's also very stressful.
yeah, it sounds really nice.
Yeah, but when
I'm
you're in
excited.
it, you run around. Like this weekend, I
Yeah.
think we did a lot of running around. Just
A lot
like,
of running around.
I realized one, like on Saturday, I don't think I sat down for more than 2 minutes.
No.
I wasn't running for the same reason.
No.
No, you
but
just ran
You
away
just
with
ran
the
away.
girls,
To the
with the
women
young
of-
girls.
after
Oh.
with
You just ran away.
women, no, not woman.
Woman.
But one of the most epic things actually was that on Saturday evening we got to end the whole thing with a big party in a real replica of a Viking house.
Yeah.
We're talking like a real long house.
Yeah,
That was pretty epic.
that was cool. That was really nice. That was really nice.
I did not partake. I went home and went to bed.
Oh, yes, yes.
After 2 12-hour days, I went home and went to bed.
So
Coming into
my kids came to see it, and then I asked what was the best about this whole thing, and then they said, "Yeah, Dad, it was really fun to see you run all the time." I was like, okay.
You're like, that's exactly what we wanted to
And then we liked the horses, and I was like, okay.
do. Yeah.
I actually had my daughter in the show. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, if you need an android, you know who to call.
Okay,
A
Yeah.
Viking android.
okay.
Absolutely.
Right.
Jonathan Winkler writes, Scandinavia is where it's at.
All right. So, are we ready to continue?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, you arrive to the garden. Eleni is again leading the pack. Where are you now, Lars?
I'm behind her.
Okay. And then, Faerith, you're...
I guess I'm in the middle. Both swords drawn.
Okay, so you're a little bit more closer together now, and you
Yeah.
enter the garden, and you see the front of the house in front of you. What do you want to do?
I think we should just try and get up on second floor to get to quiet,
Okay.
and I guess the pixie as
So,
well.
what do you want to do?
I have a name.
We go inside.
Pixie.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you very much.
The wee one.
So Eleni has stopped on the porch again. That's what I'm looking at. What do you do, Lars?
Do we know where they are?
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Or probably if
Okay.
that's where we left them.
Elena, have you been upstairs?
Yes.
Have you been listening?
Yes, I
Lars?
have. Well, I'm still hungover. The kitchen, is that on the first floor?
So you entered from the back, and you came into the kitchen, and that's on the first floor. And now you entered from the front. You can guess sort of that as you go into the main entrance hall, the kitchen will be straight ahead somewhere.
Okay.
So you kind of as far as you can go into the back. There was this kind of protruding section of the mansion that came out. You saw where you entered.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I don't remember how to get up there. You have to guide me.
Sure. Do you want to take the lead back to your dominatrix dungeon, Eleni, or should I take the lead?
I don't know what weird language you speak about, but I had just no idea what you just said.
That's fine. I'll take the lead upstairs. But be careful, because in the middle of those stairs, that's where Captain Clero disappeared.
Disappeared?
Into thin air.
Into thin air? This place.
Right. So, you enter
Yes.
the entrance hall. I do not need to describe it anymore. I think
No.
we've all seen it.
I draw my rapier.
You draw your
it's
rapier. As you enter from the sunlight into this dank, dim place, you look around you, and you could look behind you, and you, looking at Lars just quickly, you thought you saw those eyes glow red a little bit, but you're not quite sure if you actually have.
Lars's eyes. What do you mean?
You're not
Maybe.
quite sure.
My eyes?
You're not
Who
quite sure.
knows?
I didn't feel anything.
Okay.
Hangover eyes.
And there's this kind of wind blowing through the house again. It's going,
It is well haunted.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, I don't like this place. I don't like this place. Can we?
let's just
Let's get
sneak
up.
upstairs.
Please, I don't like this place.
okay.
I'm starting to get nervous.
So, very stealthily, we walk up the stairs.
All right, who's going first?
I am.
Okay. So, yeah, make a stealth check.
Everybody or only...
Let's go with Matthias.
Yeah.
No,
15.
Faye.
15.
Okay. So you know this staircase quite well now, so you know the places that make an extra big sound or creak, and you then slowly go around all these areas. You know the planks that are almost falling apart, and you make your way up the staircase without any incident to the second floor, landing to that kind of balcony that is looking down on the entrance hall. Following Faerith is very easy for you to then
Yes.
see where to step.
And we
you,
do.
You land on that balcony landing. As before, the balcony carries on to your left, and to your right you have that corridor that you visited before, and that corridor seems empty. But you hear this bright, chattery sound coming from that corridor. Seems to be from one of the rooms. What is that chattering sound?
We didn't die. We almost died. We almost burnt the house down. We didn't burn the house down. We have to be chaotic. We have to remember to always be chaotic. We promise to always be chaotic. We should stop this. But we can't stop this. We have to keep going.
As you hear this sound, what do you want to do?
All the spiders.
Can you smell it?
It's
Burning.
Yeah.
It's burning.
Doesn't surprise me, and I know what's making the sound, so let's go over there.
Okay.
You sure you know?
Yeah. You've seen her before.
Okay, so you enter the room. Who's going first?
I am still going
Okay,
first.
you're going in first, and you see Elior sitting on the floor. What are you doing apart from chattering?
I'm gonna see them walk in. I'm gonna jump up and I'm just gonna run towards Favorite and just like grab his leg and be like, "You came back! You came back!
As you see this, Lars,
Don't
what do you
ever
do?
leave me again."
I keep an eye on Eleni very closely, and I move in and start looking for, scanning the area, scanning the room.
Is this the spider room
Yes,
that
must
she's
be-
still in?
That's the spider room, right?
Yeah, you see scattered on the floor these carcasses, what you think might be some kind of insects. And as you look a little bit closer, you see that they
So
seem to be...
what in the name
You
of Pro can happen
should
here, and
be
where is
so
Quiet?
Proud of me. I killed all of these spiders all by myself because I was all alone.
Okay, great. You killed some spiders. Where is Quiet?
Quiet's in the other room. I tried to send you a message because Quiet's in the
Message.
other room.
What message?
I sent you a message but you didn't hear me.
No.
And Quiet's in the other room and he's
Okay, let's go and talk to
very
him.
quiet. He's in a coma.
Okay,
He's what?
as you're talking there, you are...
I'm starting sneaking around the room
Yeah,
to check.
yeah. Can you make a perception check?
15.
All right. So you look around in the room, and there's nothing really in the main room that grabs your attention. But then you look at the fireplace, and you see the spiders have come out from there. But then you see also this indentation of a round object in the kind of soot and dust that seemed to have been a round object in the fireplace, but that isn't there anymore, and it seems to be very recently taken out.
A very smooth little thing. Probably.
So what do you want to do?
You started coming.
Is this the room where the window is?
One to get it.
The footsteps to the window is.
Well, you see no
I don't
footsteps
see any
here now.
footsteps. Okay.
There are too many dead spiders on the ground.
Do I get any kind of a flashback feeling or something from, like, connected to the last time I was here? Do I feel the pulse increase massively, unnaturally?
No, this doesn't trigger anything. This room.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I can't find anything in here. Where is your friend?
Quiet. Show us where Quiet is.
Okay, he's in a coma and he won't wake
Well,
up.
we need to find him.
What's his name?
Looks really out.
His name is Quiet.
Oh, he's quiet now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He needs to come.
And he only
As
ever
opposed
said
to
he only ever says quiet. Sometimes it's really hard to understand what he wants.
yes, but he's big and he's strong, and we need him because
And he
Captain
is-
Clerio has disappeared.
What?
Yes.
Oh no! Why
She-
do people always disappear on me?
Well, you can think about that, but show me where Quiet is.
Be quiet, let's go.
It's only quiet who lets me tell me. It's only quiet who gets to tell me to be quiet, and I don't know who you are. And
Okay.
you do not tell me what to
Okay.
do.
Yep, as much as you want, but can you please, Elior, show us to the room where Quiet is?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And I go to grab his hand, but then I don't. And then I just walk out.
Mine or his?
Your hand.
Okay. That's fine.
I go to grab your pinky, and then I stop
Okay,
myself.
so you see Elior in her pink dress. That is quite dirty now, from all the time spent lying on the dusty floor and sitting in this kind of singed soot. You walk into that room where Quiet is still laying on his back, eyes staring at the back of his skull, this wide grin in his face, and you see now clearly these bigger footsteps going towards the window and these smaller footsteps next to the bigger footsteps going to the window and back again.
Massive traffic to the window.
What do you want to do?
So I go up to Quiet and examine him and see
I told you he was quiet.
and realize that I can't get him to wake up. And then I turn to Eleni and say, wait a minute, didn't he give you some mushrooms to eat?
He had a lot of mushrooms.
Eleni, didn't he?
Yes.
Did anything peculiar happen when you ate them? you feel anything? Could that be it? Is
we
he
discount
drugged?
beating you people, no.
Nothing wrong
Okay.
with us.
So we don't know why he's passed out.
He had
That's-
a lot
Are you
of
asking me?
mushrooms.
I'm asking everyone.
You are the monk, the master of mystical arts of medicine and
Yes.
divine.
Yes, but I
True.
do not know why he's passed out, smiling, grinning like an idiot.
Well, maybe if you look at the mushrooms, you can figure it out, you dumb bo.
Well, that's what I said. That's why I asked. You tried the mushrooms.
As they're
Okay.
trying to figure out their relationship, what do you want to do, Lars?
I checked this room. I'm a specialist. I use my skills, investigation and perception.
Okay, so can you do a little
In a
bit of
stealthy
perception
matter?
check?
Oh my god, again. 11.
11. All right. So you see clearly that there is that patch of floor that is in danger of collapsing. So you very easily skirt that. You see those footsteps going to the window
I
as you
walk
follow.
towards the window.
Follow them towards the window. You see this circular mark. And can you make an insight check for me?
4.
Okay. Yeah, do you see the circular mark?
I see. Fuck all. I don't even see the circle.
No. Something has been standing there, and you look out the window and you see this beautiful view to the bay. It's a perfect view to kind of observe all traffic on that.
Is it possible to open the window?
Yeah, you
try.
can try. It's
try to
kind
open
of the window. It's kind of hanging. There's these kind of glass frames and stuff. It's kind of hanging precariously on whatever it was attached to. But you can try.
Yeah, I tried to open it.
Okay. Can you make a? Let's do dexterity.
Unbelievable this is. Dexterity.
Yeah.
Better 11.
So you
I
try
got your
and
dice.
try and figure out how to kind of move. You know, if he actually even opens, as soon as you kind of touch the window, the whole thing kind of just collapses and falls outside.
Ah,
You
good, it opened.
You hear this kind of screeching sound as these kind of shards of glass and a little bit of metal and wood kind of start scratching the side of the house on their way down, and these kind of collapse and crash into the rocks below.
Is the view the same?
Huh?
Is the view the same? It didn't
It's
change.
even more beautiful.
Okay.
It's even more beautiful.
That
An
wasn't very
enchanted
stealthy,
window.
was it?
No, it wasn't very stealthy.
You first hear that massive smash outside, and then from the somewhere in the house there again this kind of echo responds.
Oh, sorry. Things are going pear-shaped.
I want to go back
things
to
are
the
always
staircase
All right.
to see if I can find any kind of trace as to where Captain Clara disappeared.
Okay. So when he's going out to the staircase, what do you want to do, Elior?
I'm gonna hang back
What, take it easy for once?
just to see if someone,
No,
if
there's the
everyone
first.
leaves the room.
Okay. All right. What do you want to
I'll
do?
look out the window if
Yeah.
I manage.
Yeah. Okay.
And try if I can see
Try not to
something
wreck the
weird
rest of the
going
wall.
on there.
All
Any
right.
trace of somebody
Okay.
been outside of the window.
Looking
There's
up.
some places you can walk on or...
Yeah, looking up, you actually see that there is another floor above you. Looks like an attic. You see this kind of slanting ceiling there, and
Smarter than me.
Is it climbable?
the walls, perhaps.
It's perfect for a small creature.
Oh shit.
Could also try and find a staircase on the inside.
Perhaps.
I'm
yes.
not very. I am small. I'm not very strong.
So what do you want to do, Lars?
Don't throw me out
I'm
the
thinking a
window.
little bit here now.
Okay.
Toss her up to the second floor.
Okay, Elior, you're
Yeah.
staying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, but visually, how risky is it for me to go out and try to climb up that attic? Risk
Risk bedömning.
Yeah.
evaluation.
Let me just evaluate your body shape.
Let's
a
say
little
if I
bit.
roll a 5, am I fucked then?
All right. Okay. Yeah, you are.
I'm quite stealthy,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Despite of your red nose and your sort of puffed up face.
Yeah.
And
you're
There's something hidden in here.
Yeah, your physique hides quite an agile physique.
Exactly.
So underneath those baggy trousers
Yeah, there's some sexy legs.
are so sexy. All right.
Oh,
Alright, let's roll a 20.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I hope
Climbing
you
is
roll.
all about the legs.
Yes.
It's all about the legs. All right. Okay.
I try.
Okay.
If I don't assume it's too difficult. I mean, if I can evaluate it that it's a massive, massive risk, I don't do it. But if I think, oh, this is possible, it depends.
All right.
If
so,
it's possible,
so you first kind of investigate. Can you make
Yes.
an investigation check?
absolutely. Now we're talking. 24.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
That
So,
should have been your climb roll.
looking up from the window, very quickly in your mind, there's this route that is planned, this route of handholds and footholds, and you can kind of see the moves that you need to do to hold yourself very, very close to the wall, so you could climb
It's not that
up.
far though, is it?
No, it's not. It's just meter or two, and then there is this smallish window that you imagine you could squeeze through into whatever lies
Okay.
above.
Okay. I turn around and I say, I'll be back. And I
Okay, bye.
climb up.
All right. So let's make
do
that
some adventure.
famous acrobatics check.
20. But it's not natural. 16 plus
Okay.
Still 20.
it's the 20.
So you see this kind of a what you perceived
Great.
first
Third position.
to be,
Your wife
to
is
be
so
this
proud.
round sailor figure, but then very lively and quickly jumps on the windowsill, and then those legs kind of just skitter up,
Like a frog from paradise.
They're just like sculpted ballet legs.
and then
They
he
are gorgeous.
disappears out the window.
Yes.
Okay.
I want the
Perfect.
piss head, everybody.
You reach the window,
Yep.
and you
No, I can't open
notice.
it.
You were thorough in your
Yeah, I was very
investigation.
thorough.
You planned
Yeah.
it. You
True.
planned it ahead, so
Yeah.
you see how the mechanism works. It's pretty
Yeah.
much a similar thing as the window
Good
below,
luck,
but this
Pix.
time you actually managed to open it and nothing falls down or on you, and then you manage to go inside the window.
What's in here?
Okay, so you see this quite a large space.
Large for Lars.
And
he
it seems
finds
like
all
it's
the
almost
treasure
kind of
now
covering
in
the
land.
whole area of the house. The slanted ceiling, so in the middle of the room you have quite a lot of room to stand, but at the sides of the room it gets just smaller and smaller and
Yeah.
smaller. It's to the point that if you want to go all the way to the edges, you need to.
It's
crawl.
like an attic you don't actually live in.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's some gaping holes in the floor, and there's grimy cobwebs on the walls and the ceiling, and there's some broken furniture and other rubbish there.
It's like a storage room, or it's been like used in
It
place.
seems like a storage room, and then there's several kind of holes in the roof allow the dim light of the cloud covered now early afternoon to seep into the dim attic. There's these two large sacks that lie heaped in the sort of northwest corner, and in your estimation that would take you towards the direction where far below you think
The kitchen,
might
of course
be.
it is. Alright, how do I feel? How do I feel? Any unnatural nervosity?
Yeah, there's some nerves, but you're still kind of filled with the adrenaline rush
Okay.
of what you kind of experienced with the climb.
Wow.
It was a very nice climb, and the view was spectacular.
Spectacular. I wish I had a
Spectacular.
rum with me on the way up.
Yeah.
I very, very stealthily
Yeah.
start moving towards the bags. Very carefully where I put my feet.
Okay.
One before the other one.
All right.
Very important.
Very important. So,
Very important.
so you raise your famous leg, the
Yeah.
right one,
Yeah.
and you carefully place it on the floorboards of the attic.
Yes.
Can you make a stealth check?
Yes. 16.
16. And you test your weight on the floorboards. Everything seems to hold.
Yeah.
There is no sound, and you start slowly walking towards.
Do I
the
see a
sacks.
staircase anywhere that going down?
Yes,
Yes, I
there
do.
is a the further you
Because
go
adventure.
Yeah,
toward the northern end of the attic,
Oh, you mean the kitchen area?
you see a staircase
Oh,
going
that's why.
down.
It was a good choice not going that
You
way.
see a staircase going down. Yes. All right. Hmm?
Okay, I continue my careful walk towards the bags, if that's the only thing that's visually in interest for the man.
Yeah, it seems like the kind of they're standing out. There's this kind of pile of those sacks. Inside the room, Elior, you hear this very stealthy, but you have a very perceiving
I've got large ears.
You hear this stealthy footsteps going across the room, and it seems like they're disappearing too.
And you're thinking that must
Somewhere
be sexy
beyond.
legs.
What do you want to do?
Is Eleni still in the room?
Yeah? She's kind of looking at the window, and there's this mixture of jealousy and admiration in her face as she looks at the window.
Are
Looks
you
at the
in love
window.
with him? Are you in love with him? Do you like him?
I don't know what you're talking about. And she looks at her feet.
I think you like him. I think you like him. I think you like him. As I walk over and start petting Quiet's head. I think you like him.
Shush! And then she walks out of the room after you,
Mission accomplished.
favorite. You are going towards the staircase.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
I want to have a really close investigation look at the staircase. If there are any hidden doors, fall traps, whatever that could explain the disappearance of our dear Captain Clero.
Okay. So you want to investigate.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Around the area where.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's not great, but it's not.
It's 9.
Okay.
It's not great, but
I
it's not
found the
one.
staircase.
Found the staircase.
So you walk a couple of steps down the staircase and you start examining the floorboards and the wall, whatever. What else do you do to kind of?
Well, push things that sort of, if there's anything on the wall sticking out or a mark or something, try to see if there's a hidden passage, feel the floorboards in the stairs to see if, anything. If it's a trap rather than magic that made her disappear.
Press the wall and you shake the banister a little bit and stealthily, and then you kind of push the floorboards a little bit and start kind of walking up almost with your hands trying to test all of them, and then suddenly your hand lands on this bare foot, and you look up and it's Eleni standing above you on top of the staircase. What do you want to do?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find some clue as to what happened to Captain Clero. Naturally.
Naturally, fine. Any luck?
Not so far. Do you see anything?
You found me, and that was a success.
I wouldn't call it a success, but yeah, I did find you.
Well done.
Well, what do we do now? We need to find her. She disappeared.
Yes.
We have the big oof sleeping, the wee one doing whatever she's doing, the drunk apparently disappeared somewhere else, I don't know where, and now there's the
What a
two
team.
of us, and I guess we need to do something to find Captain Clero.
Really work together.
Teamwork is on high.
Yeah, you guys need to watch some more horror movies. See what happens when you split up.
Oh, I haven't died yet. Oh, sorry.
You wouldn't even give me
What do
that.
you want, monk?
I want to find my friend. It's not that hard to comprehend. Wouldn't you do the same?
Do you see any friends around me?
No, I don't.
Why did you come to this house?
To seek adventure, I guess.
So what do you want?
Right now, get all of my people out of this house because I do not think we're gonna find anything positive in here. It was said to be haunted, and it seems to be haunted. It's not the nicest place.
There's a strange look of disappointment in her eyes when she looks at you. And then she's like,
I wonder if the haunted house is haunted. Let's go check.
friends is what you want. Friends is what you will get. And then she backs away.
That seems really ominous.
Okay, wait.
Oh my god, is she part of the house?
So, you really don't seem to approve of any of us or what we're doing here. Could you maybe please explain something about what you want and what your... You don't have to tell me your secrets why you're here, but why do you dislike... I mean, we did free you. You were in quite a pickle. Why are we so disappointing to you?
Run some pickles.
We have been in this house. Do you know what this house is?
I do not.
How did you find it?
We heard rumors, mostly from Lars the Lark when we rescued him from the sea monsters.
How did you come to Lars the Lark in the first place?
We were sailing northeast, northwest, north
Doing
something.
what?
We were on our way on a mission.
A mission to do what?
Well, that is not for me alone to tell you. That has to be discussed between all of us. But we were on our mission. We found Lars the Lark being attacked by the what was it called? Wazoo? No, the sea creature thingies. And
Sahurgin, you mean?
Sahurgin, yeah, right. That was my next guess. And we rescued him. He told us about this house, and yes, I guess we're a little dumb, but we thought it would be an adventure to investigate this place.
So what are you looking for?
Treasures, adventures, answers. Do you believe in ghosts? Because I would
So,
say
monk.
no, but
Friends or treasure?
you do paint everything in black and white, don't you? First, my friends, of course. And if we found some treasures or something of interest, it would be good, don't you think?
She sighs.
Disappointed again, I guess. I mean, let's do something. I can hear quiet snore all the way down here. So, could we?
Okay.
I'm so angry I'm not hearing this conversation.
All right. So you're in the attic.
Oh yes, I'm in the
Getting
attic.
closer.
And closer to the baggies.
Yeah. You hear
I
these
just
kind of
figured it out.
very slight footsteps, almost like a ghost, just walking on top of you and towards the north end of the house. And then that sound disappears, and you don't really know what happened there. Eleni looks at the same thing and just shakes her head a little bit, but she's smiling.
Uh-huh.
And then she looks at you, Fairith, and she's like,
Oh my god.
What is it you know that you're not telling?
she makes it sound, why cannot you figure that one out? And now you're in the attic.
Now I'm in the attic.
Yes?
Moving towards the bags.
All right.
What am I missing here?
All right. Okay.
Are the big bags?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're quite big bags, yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit nervous there would be heads in it or something.
Okay.
Are they closed somehow, or what material?
Yeah, it's a sack fabric, and they're all closed. They don't seem to have containing holes, so you don't see any evidence that some things have.
Lots of dust on it?
Yeah, dust has settled on them, so it seems like they haven't been shifted recently. No small critter holes. That it seems like nothing has crept into them at least. So whatever is inside is still inside.
Is it? Are they locked somehow with some kind of a padlock, or they just knotted? So you
They're,
just
yeah,
unlock
they're
them?
just sacks with some
Alright.
rope tied.
Well, I start opening one slowly.
Okay. So the first one you open, you get this moldy smell of old clothing.
Okay.
And you start shifting through, and you find mostly rags and quite colorful, tacky, unfashionable clothing.
Okay.
Lots of woolen socks.
Is it women or male?
Male.
Okay. Anything I would look good in?
Nice.
I mean, with your legs,
Exactly.
some of those woolen socks you might pull it off, because you can pull off a lot with those legs, but nothing that you absolutely fall in love with. No.
There's nothing else in that bag, and no like gold buttons or anything interesting.
Nothing in this. Nothing in this bag.
What's
Nothing
that
in this
doing here?
bag.
Usually no golden buttons
alright.
on woolly socks.
Can you make a perception check?
Yeah. 23.
Okay, 23. You hear this sound, this kind of fluttery sound at the rafters, right where the ceiling meets the floor.
Spiders.
It's this kind of. It sounds like
Bats.
Bats.
pigeons sort of.
Pigeons are just
pigeons. Okay.
gross.
Rats with wings.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I tried to see if I can see what it is.
Yeah.
Is it like visible from where I am, or do I have to move somewhere?
You don't see anything.
Okay. I'll go to the next bag.
Okay.
A
Right.
little bit more quickly.
Okay. So you start shifting.
And my rapier out with one hand.
As you raise this bag, you notice already that it is something a little bit heavier.
Oh, it's a body.
And yeah, so as you notice it, you can kind of, as you start lifting it from the floor,
Smell?
there's this.
No?
No,
No smell. Alright.
nothing rotten like that.
Stealthily open it.
Okay. So again, there's a lot of clothing and rags and stuff like that, but you feel that somewhere in the bottom there's something heavier.
Something round
It's not. It seems to
that
be.
would fit in a window?
No, it doesn't seem to match that description. No.
Okay.
So you shift through,
I should try to take it out.
and you find this small leg.
Leg?
Yeah, it looks like a baby foot that comes out from the rags, but it's quite shiny.
It's
Initially,
made of metal.
more like porcelain. Initially, you got a little bit
It is
shocked.
a ghost house, definitely.
Yeah.
and you see this porcelain, pinkish, cracked leg. What do you
Okay,
wanna do?
I take it up.
So as you start pulling the leg, this kind of porcelain doll appears.
I hate those.
Appears,
Creepy shit.
and its eyes are kind of frozen open. His face is full of these kind of cracks. Some of the pieces are
Looks
missing.
like quiet.
Quiet's actually quite
the grin-
handsome.
Yeah, the grin isn't exactly the same,
No.
but especially there's some kind of porcelain pieces kind of chipped away from around the mouth. So the grin is actually quite hellish. It seems almost like these filed teeth are grinning at you, and these big wide eyes are looking back at you. And when you look at the eyes even more closely, you see this.
I prepare myself for something.
You see these kind of glowing pieces of jade. I think
Jade.
that the eyes are made of. What do you want to do?
Might be cursed.
I empty the bag of the rest
Yeah.
and put the doll back in the bag.
Mhm.
And as fast as I can, without moving wrongly, towards the window.
Okay.
Because I'm not going down the stairs. 100% never get there again.
All right.
I can throw many 20s if you want.
Can you make a perception check?
Yes. 7.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right. Natural 1.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
So suddenly it's kind of.
Thank you, Socrates, or whoever.
Procan.
Procan.
It's Procan.
So, as you kind of stare at these jade eyes, you suddenly feel this kind of leathery wing stuff flapping kind of on both sides of you.
like bats.
And can you roll initiative for me, please?
23.
23.
Hush, hush, away, you, away, away, away. I say.
You found no rum up there, did you?
Okay,
You
okay.
sure?
So, yes, so let's see. We have.
Prepare to get raped with my rapier.
Are we going into
Oh,
battle?
that's maybe.
Yes,
what
I
it's
guess we
called.
are.
Yes, that's for sure.
Okay.
You bleeding bats.
Yeah, so you hear this stomping, and you hear this kind of weird chanting, like a boom, 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 you know, towards the north of the building, and you hear this kind of mumble. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Can I get how many are there? Is it many, or is it like 2, 3, or?
There's the one that is really close
Oh,
to
yeah,
you,
I
but
like
then
it.
you see other forms kind of flying back and forth into the room, and you don't know how many yet.
Okay. Well, I start with my rapier. D'Artagnan. 23.
23. Okay, that's a hit. Yes.
Oh yes, it is.
Oh, yes, it is.
Plus 4, 9.
Okay. So you do this.
Kill those bats.
How do you want to do it? So there's this wicked-looking creature. Looks like a cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito. It has this protruding kind of snout that is kind of trying to seek your body to try to kind of plunge into it. It's flapping its wings nastily around you. Its kind of feet are flapping in the air. It's really kind of this mixture between this jello and leather and.
It's the Mothman.
Yes. So how do you wanna?
I do like this. Behold, beast. Done.
Okay.
Number 1.
So you punch your rapier into its body and you pull it out, and it just splashes kind of into the floor.
And then I ho ho.
All right.
As a sailor man, I am.
All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I can't do any more of those, can I?
Do you have 2
No,
weapons?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I have 2 weapon fighting bonus. Yes, I have.
All right. Okay. You see another creature fluttering a little bit to the side.
Okay.
What
I
do you want
do
to do?
quickly like that with the rapier. And then I go for the next one.
I think you have to do an acrobatics check first to see
Okay.
if I allow that.
Okay,
Please
18
do.
acrobatics
Why not? It is Wednesday.
and 17 to hit.
Okay, well that is a hit. Yes.
I like this game. Shit, 6.
6. All right. How do you want to do that?
Yes. These are
Okay,
overgrown
hand up.
mosquitoes.
Yeah.
And I do like
Yeah. Okay. With your little finger.
that.
It's gonna poke him to death.
Okay. So this time actually the rapier goes in and there's a squelching sound. Just goes and then the bat-like scourge kind of whacks to the floor in front of you. There's 2 of them. All right.
How many left? 2.
You don't know.
I don't know.
It's quite
Can't
dim
see.
and
Okay.
it's
Okay.
quite heated.
Okay.
So, let's just see.
Well, plus 15.
What's an AC?
15.
Okay. You hear this one shape kind of swoosh past you. You feel this kind of weird snout-like thing just kind of swipe against your cheek, and it leaves this kind of slimy trail next on your cheek. But then it disappears into the dimness of the attic. And then, what's your armor class?
15.
All right.
I can make it better if you want.
So you saw this creature going to your left, and swiped your cheek, and then without noticing, there's another creature that just kind of flies dead on, and it wraps its wings around you, and it plunges its snout. Sort of, you feel this kind of thing sticking into your shoulder, and it's just holding on tightly, and
That'll teach
How
you not
much
to steal my
damage?
rum.
you get 4 damage. And then he just stays there.
Alright.
Um,
Is it my go?
no.
No, it wasn't.
There's more.
And the doll doesn't wake up, come through the bag and helps me? No.
No. You feel something brushing against your back more. There's one wrapped around your body, and then you feel something else kind of brushing against your legs.
I think I start screaming a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
I need help! Help!
Okay. So you hear this kind of yodeling sound, and you think you heard something like help. Elior, you're in the room. What do you want to do?
I had a plan.
I got a doll.
Oh my god. Well, I guess I will try. Oh, I can't. I'm not gonna climb up that window. I'm gonna fall down now.
Is there no other way up?
Yeah,
That
through
we
the
know
kitchen, obviously. It's
But
probably
it's a
through.
But
very-
just
but-
through the kitchen.
But
I
the
didn't see
kitchen's
anything else.
very far away.
If I give you the lay of the land, you're now on the 2nd floor.
Yeah.
You heard from the Lars Lark story that he entered from the 1st floor, so the kitchen is on the 1st
Yeah.
floor at the northern end of the house.
Yeah.
You're now on the 2nd floor, so you don't know what's at the northern end of the house
Right.
from
Okay.
here on.
Okay.
And it seems like the cries are coming above you to the north.
Okay.
That's what's going on.
And the staircase where we're at doesn't go up to the next.
No. Where you are standing, you now see that the balcony is going a little bit to the west. And then you can see that after it's gone for a while, then there's a corridor going towards the north.
While they think,
Yeah.
I try to find a place where I know the flooring is weak.
Mm?
I can jump
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's smart.
Okay.
I will poke my head out the window and investigate to see how risky it is for me to climb up this wall.
Okay. You saw it done.
Yes, I
you
know I
saw-
saw
you
it
saw
but
the
done, but I
foothold.
also saw his legs
Exactly.
compared to mine.
Ah, okay. So you're mesmerized there. So yes,
His legs are like the size of my whole body.
yes. So you saw that where he started at least. So yes, you can do it with an advantage. I would say acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
No one now, please.
Oh my goodness. Oh, advantage. Okay.
Yeah. What did you get first?
I got a 7.
7. Okay, so you throw yourself out of the window. You hold on to the upper railing of the window and try and put your feet on the wall, and then just kind of slide against the wall, and you're not going anywhere. But you stabilize, and
I got a 12.
you got a 12.
Yes.
Okay, that is enough. So,
Oh, that's enough? Okay,
so you
good.
managed to kind of scramble through. There's a couple of
I
close
have another
calls.
thing I can do.
Couple of times
cool.
when the split kind of splintered and your hand kind of was violently drawn into the air and you're dangling there looking down the cliffs below you, and then you manage to grab again a
Okay,
hold
cool,
of the
cool,
walls and the
cool,
cracks in it and climb up to the window above and into the attic.
Cool.
All right. So you see from the kind of dim light going through the cracks in the ceiling, this form that looks sort of like Lars the Lark. You recognize the legs, but the upper part seems to be deformed somehow, like he's enveloped into something. You notice that his arms are kind of tied to the sides. What do you want to do?
Are you, do you need help?
Oh, yes, please,
I-
please. They're
Oh,
strangling me
okay,
here.
okay, okay.
And you see these
I'll
kind of
come
three.
save you.
Thank
See
you,
these
thank you.
three quite large bat-like
Oh,
shapes with these kind
no.
of mini elephant straight
Compared
snouts.
to my size,
Huh?
how large are these
They're
bats?
kind of your size.
Great. Perfect. I love being small.
And they're flapping around. They're kind of around Lars, apparently, like vultures
Cool.
around a carcass.
Well, you stay over there. I'll stay over here, and I'll try to do my best.
Thank you.
All right, so you've
Do I roll
landed.
initiative?
I think you used your movement action.
yeah.
Yeah, roll initiative. That was a good call, actually. Let's get you in there.
10.
10.
Yeah.
All
Sorry. Not
Okay.
great.
Okay.
Wasn't a natural one at least.
Okay. Good. Right, I will give you an action here if you want.
Oh, an action. Okay, I'm gonna cast. Do this, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the one that
Don't
is
burn me.
attached to him.
No, thank you. I'm gonna burn.
No, because I can't see you. I can only see the creature. I'm gonna try to aim for the creature's back.
Okay, so precision firebolt.
Precision Firebolt. We all know how my
Is it
firebolts
a
have gone.
firebolt or fireball?
Firebolt.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yay! I don't have Fireball. I'm not that skilled yet.
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, no, you're
And I saw myself.
5.
5.
All right.
I missed.
It was nice
I
knowing
always
you.
miss.
How many firebolts is it?
Oh,
This is just one.
It's
single-
just one like.
Okay. So this
But-
bolt of fire sprouting.
It's
from
just
your
like a
fingers.
ball of fire.
It flies towards Lars the Lark, struggling with his scourge that is attached to his body, and it looks like it's gonna be aimed true, but
I try to move myself towards.
You're
the
moving
bolt.
too much.
you
can't
move aside,
move.
and the fireball just harmlessly flies past you, and you realize what you've done.
Stop
And unfortunately you
moving.
missed. Okay, downstairs. What are you doing, favorite?
Yeah, will we hear him shout for help, I guess?
Yes, if you hear this kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can check your stairs. It's
No,
important.
no.
I got
We're running,
this.
we're running upstairs towards the room where Elior is,
Okay.
or where we left her.
Okay, so you
got
start
this.
running. There's this kind of balcony there on the north wall of the entrance hall.
Yeah.
And you're running across the balcony, and then you see that as you run across, then to the north, there's a corridor that leads that direction.
Okay.
As you start running across the balcony, about halfway, you start feeling that the floor is about to give away under your feet. So you start hearing this kind of crackling of wood. Can you make an acrobatics check for me?
I can. Natural 20
Oh,
plus 5.
You have.
Ooh, so
Any questions?
the second half of the balcony towards the west starts slowly collapsing, and these kind of pieces of wood start detaching itself from the balcony. Can you describe to me how do you
Absolutely.
navigate
absolutely.
this?
So I keep running, like Indiana Jones where the bridge is
Oh, with
falling.
the chest out.
And when I feel it really getting away from me, I throw myself forward, roll into a little ball that somersaults over to what I'm hoping is a more secure part of the hallway.
All right, and then you land on your feet.
I land on my feet while drawing both my short swords.
Okay. And as you do that, you look back and you see Eleni standing on the balcony on the other side of that gap. What do you want to do as you glance that way?
Well, I'm assuming she's looking at me in a condescending way.
Actually not.
Actually not. Okay.
She's standing there
I
and there's a little
shout.
smirk on her face, but it's more approving than before.
I yell at her. Do you know a staircase to the top floor?
I do not.
Okay. Stay there or do something. I can't help you. I'll try and help the lark thingy.
The Lord thingy.
Nice.
She actually starts laughing, but it's not judging.
Okay.
No, you should rescue me, not
Mm,
no.
all right.
Well, she's
Go,
no,
monk.
My old
Go.
friend.
no immediate danger as I can see it.
Okay, so you start running and you see the corridor, and because you're running, you make it all the way to the end of the corridor, and you see this room, and the room seems to be more like a room for staircases. There's one staircase going down. You see the wall now clearly telling you that at the most northern end of the house, there's a big staircase going down, and then there's a staircase going up.
That's where I'm going.
Okay, so you managed to get all the way to the staircase, so much so that you can climb up a little bit, and your head is now kind of above, so you can see what's happening, and you see Lars the Lark. There, these bat-like creatures with these mosquito snouts swirling around him. And can you throw initiative for me?
Yes. 19 plus 3, 22.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Something happened over there.
Okay.
Very
Good.
You
All right.
complaining about my dice rolls over there?
No, wouldn't dare to.
All right.
Come
So,
with
You might
my
hit me with an
attacker.
X ball, don't you?
okay, Lars, what do you want to do?
How many is attached to me?
One.
One.
Let me just go to the battle cam.
Ooh, battle game!
Just because. So let's just see the northern end. Let's
we have
do it
Lars the
here. We have Lars the Lark. Yeah, do we have Lars? Lars the Lark, do you want a stealthy figure?
Oh, perfect.
Stealthy. We don't see the legs, unfortunately, but there they are.
We can.
And then
You
Elior
can just
was
imagine the legs.
here. Let's put Elior here, and then a northwestern corner. So that will be here that you're about, somewhere here.
Okay, cool.
And then we have Fayrith coming from here. Okay. And let's throw some rubble here and stuff like that. And yeah, that's good.
All right. If I only attached one to me, I attack it.
The one attached to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just check a little bit what's going on here.
Time to make some bat shish kebab.
All right.
Shish kebab.
All right.
Shish kebab.
So, because it's attached to you, it's kind of hindering your movement. It's wrapped around your arms a little bit, and I think you'll have to do it with disadvantage.
Okay. How much is the disadvantage?
You throw twice, and then you take the
Yeah,
worst.
Yeah, it's probably going to be that one. No, it's
No,
not.
it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
We had a 7, and then we had a 5, ladies and gentlemen.
11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's good I threw them both at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
Next time it's going to be 18 and 19.
So you're trying to get your hands free, and your rapier is there, just like, and you can't really hit. You're trying to kind of tap it slightly with the rapier, but it just doesn't do anything.
I breathe it.
Try and bite and everything, and it's like, no, nothing's really happening. So unfortunately, no.
No.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I can do it twice. Or how's my
This
bonus
time I
action?
don't allow you to
No, okay.
to throw the rapier.
Well, not much I can do then, unless shall I try to get through the floor, or can I hope that you actually solve this?
You can stomp around a little bit, yes, if you want to.
Yeah, but I wonder if it's worth it because I'm gonna hurt myself falling down. Obviously.
So you're here now.
That might help.
And,
It's wrapped around him.
Yeah. I'll
If I can try to somehow detach it, I do.
I'll give it
otherwise,
to you.
Otherwise,
I'll give it
I
to
just
you
wait
that you
in,
see Favourite's head poking
yeah.
out from
Well,
the floor.
I leave it then because I can't do much more. I hope they will sort it for me. So
I'll
I don't.
try.
I'm not jumping.
Okay, Favourite, your turn.
My turn.
So you see. Let's just see. There was one attached. Let's take our like a trusty witch elves here,
Big bat.
and then we have another one somewhere here, and then we have one starting to fly towards this direction, and then
The black cloak is
The
Lars.
tiny one is Lars.
So
Okay, so
Lars
there's
is
4
here,
of them.
Favourite is here, and this is Elior.
So there are 4 of them.
There's 4 of them.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, Favourite, what do you want to do?
So Who put
It happens to me all the
microphone
time.
there?
We have this amazing, beautiful microphone construct above our heads, but we're still not used to it, so we bonk our heads all the time. So sorry for the sound effects.
So this is the closest one. How far away is he, and how far away is he?
So every square is 5 meters. No, not 5 feet.
5 feet.
5 feet. And
Yeah.
what's that in real measurements?
Well, you have a
times
movement.
30. Times 30, so
Well,
we get
you have a
centimeters.
movement of 30 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
1.5.
so you can get 6 squares
You
movements.
consider that as long as somebody is around me, I can't move, so I can't really have fighting over. So
No,
it's
no,
not bad
but-
if you can get rid of it.
So this one here is attached.
Yeah,
There's some.
we're
Yeah.
like one. you can
Yeah,
say.
exactly.
Like one.
You're like one.
You're like one.
So I have
Half plus
a
and
sword in each hand. So basically, I jump and I make a barrel turn, slicing the one closest to me, landing with slicing that way
You definitely need a
towards
natural 20.
the
that's for
one
sure.
around
You
his.
definitely need that natural 20 here.
Let's move one step at a time here. Yeah. Whoa. So.
Whoa, hold
down
on to
now.
horses.
All right, so let's do. So you have the one sword.
Yeah,
You are a monk, so let's see what happens.
I am an acrobatic warrior monk, so. So 14 plus. Where am I? 5, 19.
Okay, yeah. So you feel
nice.
your sword. It's a short sword, right?
Yes, short sword.
You feel your short sword connecting sort of to the wing of this bat-like creature, and then you feel like it slices down to its body. Can we get some damage and see what happens?
Let's see. It's D6. Right there. 3 plus 3, so it's 6.
Okay, so it's biting really deep into its body. How do you want to do this?
I want to, like, really. It's a slashing, so I'm not just stabbing it. I'm slashing as far through as possible.
Okay.
Hoping to go from this way, from the neck and all the way through.
Okay.
That's my aim.
Very detailed, that must say.
That's my aim.
Yeah, this is a weatherman-like.
So there's a cold front moving from the west.
Yes. All right. Yes. So it happens exactly as you describe it, and there's this small piece of leather or flesh that holds these two pieces together, but you kind of see this sturge folding in on itself, sort of in the air. It's like, and then falls into this stinking heap on the floor. And then, yeah, what do you want to do after that?
Well, I keep
Continue.
up the momentum.
Yeah.
So with my other sword, I try and slash. So it's wrapped around him, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you
Do
know
you
the
have
20. because-
any feel as to, is it like really thin, so it's closely attached, or is it bulging out of his?
The wings are kind of
Whoa.
attached.
Sorry about that.
It's attacked from the front, so it's a little bit of larger creature than the face hugger, but the principle is the same. That it has these wings and limbs that it just kind of wraps around its victim and then plunges its mosquito-like.
Oh yeah, it has the snout in there.
Yeah,
So
so it's the snout.
I aim to cut that off.
Okay, you can't really necessarily see it because it's kind of covered its head in this
Uh-huh,
wrap
okay.
of wings and stuff like that.
Okay.
But you see that the body is here.
Thanks for
and
being
it's
here.
leathery.
Nice to be here.
Then I aim for the thickest part of the heap around
Okay, yeah.
Lars.
Yeah, good. So make an attack roll.
An attack roll. It's 12.
Plus.
Okay.
No.
No, that was the
No
attack.
plus. That's
Yes.
with the plus.
So as you go with your second sword and you try and hit it, you are a little bit worried there and concerned about Lars, and so you don't dare
You're never concerned about me.
to go all the way there, and you misjudge that surgical precision by just that much, and your sword slices the air harmlessly, both to Lars but also to the sturge. Okay, Elior, what do you want?
Yes, well,
So this one's
I'm-
out of the picture.
going to. How far away is that one that's closest to me?
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 25 feet.
25 feet. Okay. Now, you know what? I'm gonna do my trusty thing, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay.
It is one day. This is gonna work.
And that's a
One
cantrip.
day. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, cool.
I can just keep doing it
Yeah.
until it works. Oh my god.
And that's not now.
I rolled a 2.
So dead.
Okay. Yeah. So.
We don't need wild magic because I just
So the
suck at rolling dice.
firebolt burns your own
Oh damn! I
ass.
forgot wild magic. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. But anyways,
No, it's not wild. No.
yeah. So the firebolt is in the air, but somehow you just kind of twisted it a little bit.
Yeah,
So it
not really
starts
good at
doing this kind of
this
circular motion in the air and
Oh,
starts
it's
making
pretty.
this sound. It's kind of.
And then it went up into the bat that's attached around there.
And there's this
No, I
final
didn't.
kind
I didn't.
of.
Not good enough.
And there's this kind of smoke in the air that is slightly greenish tinted that it leaves behind it. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Okay, where do you want to move?
I'm gonna move up to that thing.
Okay.
Clearly, I can't shoot it, so maybe I'll be able to stab it next time.
Okay,
I have
well-
25 feet of movement.
So you go all the way to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Oh shit, this might kill.
Brave.
Maybe I'll move that back 5 feet, so I'm not right up against it
Okay.
when it's his turn.
Behind this little
Yeah.
piece of rubble.
Yeah.
All right.
So next time I have a choice, I would like to go through the floor, obviously, because you can't help. Can you?
I'm trying, okay?
I just killed one. I'm on my
I'm
way.
doing my
Wrong one.
best. I've already killed a bunch of spiders today. I'm tired. I
Okay.
do one battle a day. I'm little.
Okay. So
Sorry.
Yep, sack me.
yeah. So you start feeling this kind of pumping,
Yeah.
kind of as the sturge starts moving that is attached to you, kind of, and you hear this squelching sound.
Oh my god.
Probably not
He
good.
goes down.
And yeah, you feel this kind of aching,
almost
cold
die.
sensation spreading from your shoulder down to your lower body, and you get 6 damage.
I will.
You're unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
Okay, so you see Lars the
We have
Lark
no healers in the group.
sinks
Just
down
so
to the
you know.
floor, wrapped around this creature like 2 lovers embracing.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
That was a short session.
all right. So,
At least you started at the edge.
okay.
Whose turn is it? Mine?
Now it is favorite's
Somebody
turn. Yes.
get it
Okay.
off.
So I'm right next to it, right?
Yeah.
So basically, I just put my sword, so it's lying on top, and then I make this slashing movement.
Yeah.
So it's with more precision, not injuring him.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
You
Make
still
an
have to
attack
roll
throw.
for it.
Where's my? There it is.
Oh, yeah.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, just lay your sword on top
Yeah.
of it, and then you just slice.
Yes.
And can you throw some damage?
Most certainly can. 4 plus plus 5 is 9.
Okay.
Plus 3.
No. Oh yeah, plus 3. Yeah, sorry. So 7.
Okay. So you slice this deep gash into this creature, careful not to harm the poor Lars who's lying there on the ground,
Exactly.
and the creature sort of almost like peels off as the tension of the skin that holds its body together is let go, and it just kind of opens up, and inside you see this kind of slimy, slightly bloody shoulder of Lars the Lark. And he's just kind of lying there, mouth open, tongue lolling a little bit to the side, and his nose pointing straight up into the ceiling.
Yes.
So this one is now gone.
2
No, we're
down,
done.
2 to go.
And I have double attack.
Yeah. So you were here. Okay.
So basically, what I'm doing the slash, And on the way back, I throw the other short sword towards the one closest to me, 10 feet away, or
This
15.
one?
Yeah.
15, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go for it.
Please hit that motherfucker.
17.
17, alright, that's a hit.
Kill it.
6.
Alright. So how do you want to do that?
Yeah, so
Guess I can only-
I did with the sword. I slashed and then boom, throw my sword towards
Okay.
the other creature,
Okay.
letting go. So it
Yeah.
goes hopefully through
Yeah.
him.
Nice.
So it goes really, really deep, all the way to the hilt, and then the hilt kind of catches it right as it's plunging. The whole thing is about to go through the creature. Kind of gets stuck in it, and then the whole creature collapses, and the sword is still kind of attached to its wobbly, slimy body. What do you want to do after that? Do you want to move somewhere? Or?
Yeah, I move closer to the last visible one.
So the 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're there.
I think I'll go back one, so I'm not right up.
Okay. Right. All right. So there is this creature flying towards you, and
If I go down, save me.
natural 20.
Whoa!
Well,
God.
join me. We're gonna be the inventories of this haunted house from now on.
Okay. 6.
Huh? Lark the ghost.
Okay, you're down. Okay. All right. So
This
it
is a
kind of
massacre.
It is.
envelops Elior completely.
Fucking save me.
But he left.
You just see this leathery sack kind of holding Elior, and there's nothing outside this kind of leathery pouch as the body of this creature starts pulsating in an effort to start draining the blood out of this little body.
There's not a lot of blood. I'm not very big.
Okay.
I can't survive a room of spiders and then have a bat kill me.
Okay.
It's not even proper monsters, is it?
So,
Who's that?
who's that?
Oh my
see
god,
this-
now?
You see this
That's the
brown ponytail swishing past you.
Now she feels
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's
now she's coming.
Now
Where's she
she's
been?
coming.
Oh, my
the
ex-girlfriend.
Better late than never.
mixture mixed with blue cape, kind of swishing past you in a blur.
Maybe she's
hope
like
she's
a
a healer, I
cleric
tell
or
ya.
something.
I really hope she's a healer.
I was like, maybe I should be a healer. Mark was like, nah, you're
You always
fine.
need a healer.
She talked me out of it.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
And she throws two daggers. One of them misses and clatters on the floor, and the second one hits this lump and stays attached to the Sturge's body. And then this pulsating movement happens just a couple of times more, then it slows down, and then the Sturge starts laying still. Okay.
What do they call these creatures? Is it Milo? What do they call these creatures? Are they Milocs? Or
These are Sturges.
Sturges. Okay.
Yeah, this is like a mixture between a bat.
Sturges, isn't that like a
Sturgeons,
little bird?
no, sturgeons aren't they fish?
Or fish? Yeah, fish. It's a
No, those are sturgeons.
Sturgeon. Okay, yeah,
And
close
then
enough.
surgeon is something different.
And then sturgeons is something completely different. It's definitely not what we
Just so
are.
you know.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that went well.
So Eleni looks at you, kind of out of breath. Monk, you had something. Use him.
Yes. I have two
Oh, shit,
bottles
she
of
can't.
potion, a healing
She
potion.
can't heal
How do you
us?
want to do it?
So I wanna. Well, we need to. I guess they're still under these, covered in these.
Eleni is holding one hand.
Okay,
Come on!
So I give one to her.
She's a little bit away from you, so.
Okay, so I run up to her and give it to her,
Okay.
and then I run to the other one. I guess she's closest to the one wrapped around the wee one, And so I run over to the one wrapped around Lars and try and free him so I can give him the potion.
The one around Lars had kind of peeled away already because you
Okay.
sliced it so nicely.
okay,
So
yeah.
Lars is kind of there,
Like a surgeon.
mouth
Yeah,
open, head pointing and nose pointing, a kind of this beacon of a red nose pointing towards the ceiling, mouth open. What do you want to do?
It looks quite
Well,
happy,
I
actually.
pour the bottle into his.
Ooh, that's not rum.
Okay. So healing potion, I think it's what, 1d6 or something like that. Let's start with that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a
You roll
2.
1.
2. If there comes a mouse or an ant, I'm dead.
Yeah. It just like pokes
Alright.
you.
Then what you do
At least
when
I'm
you
alive.
delivered the potion to Lars?
Well, I see that he's sort of alive.
Yeah. So he starts kind of coughing
Yeah.
and sprattling on the floor.
So
Quick glow.
despite our differences, I am a little worried about Elior, so I run back and see how Elaine is doing with saving the wee one.
As he turned towards Eleni and Elior, Eleni's standing on top of that heap, and she's holding the healing potion, and she looks
Oh my god, she's not
at the healing potion and looks at the heap on the floor, and she looks at you, and she looks at the healing potion, and then she sighs and grabs the sturge and kind of rips it away, and looking quite disappointed in herself, she just kind of yanks your mouth open and then pours it down your throat. And then she disgustedly throws the healing potion to the corner and turns away from you, arms crossed across your chest.
I thought she was gonna pour it on the ground. For a second there, I thought she
She
was
was
gonna be like,
considering it.
Apparently.
okay, I'm good. I healed 5 points.
Okay.
That's massive.
I'm good.
So,
I'm perfect.
what do you want to do?
I ask her why. Just that one word, why?
Friends.
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you.
What the rest of you want to do?
We are awake now, yeah? I'm
Yeah.
awake, all synchronized. Elaine, check this bag. I point to the bag where the doll is in.
Okay, she walks to the bag and looks at the inside and
What do
nods
you
at you.
What do you make of
Do
it?
you still have the cuddly stone?
Yeah, but you don't.
Ah.
She don't want to talk now, no.
That's right, I don't. I
No one
wasn't
knows
there.
that.
I wasn't in
No
that
one
room.
knows that.
No, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do.
Sorry, what were you saying? I didn't hear.
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing, no.
she just took out the doll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
wanna.
And looked at me.
You don't see. But she looks at something inside the bag, but you don't see what it is.
Okay.
We don't know about the dog.
What do you want to do?
I want to get back down to that room
Okay.
with the weird thing in the window, like
Okay.
the weird round thing in the window.
All right.
Wait.
So,
It's the
Elior
room where-
Elior wakes up.
Bounce
and
up.
Bounces up, and her feet start scratching the floor, ready to run away again. And that's where we finish our adventure today.
No!
Well, I'm alive at least.
No.
At least alive.
At least we survived barely.
I had 0. 0 straight on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was.
Because otherwise it starts ticking, doesn't it?
Yeah, you have to start
Yeah.
throwing
Just
death
life saving
throws.
throw. Yeah.
I was at death throws. I was at minus.
Well, does that mean I'm a positive person? You call them death throws, and I call them life throws.
They're called
Yes.
death throws.
Yeah.
you're
That must
positive.
be. I'm a positive person. Yeah, that's good. All right.
Glass
Yeah,
half
I'm
full.
not.
Okay.
Positive person that likes massacres in attics.
You know.
I was like, I can't survive a room full of spiders on my own and then get killed by one bat.
So,
Well, the bats were bigger.
yeah.
Okay.
But there were more spiders.
There were BBs. Big bats.
Thank you
Oh,
so
Thank
much
you so much, guys.
for hanging out with us today on YouTube. Exciting stuff. Thank you so much for the people helping us out today. Noctua Mick,
Yay!
always a pleasure. Erkin Poissy, great job. Clerk von Raw, fantastic work with the cameras, and Udon Piano.
Hold on.
All right.
Call me.
It has been fun, and we can now say that Monday
Yes.
we will play some Starfinder again.
Yeah.
This time on Twitch, where Slayer,
Very nice.
Slayer will appear.
I-28, and the gang. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
So this is going to be very exciting. Pirates of Aliki is back next Wednesday. And we're hoping that Moo has recovered. We send her our best wishes if you're watching. Get well soon.
Yeah.
And Waka can then give his experiences a
When he's
golden
done
chime.
LARPing around.
Should we
Yes.
tell them why we're starting Starfinder again?
Yes, actually we should.
We should.
Do you want to do it, Emma?
Sure. So, we are part of the official program at Gen Con on the 19th of September.
It's a Sunday.
Yeah, it's a Sunday. It's at 9 a.m. America, Indianapolis time. So I don't really know what that means yet. But yeah, so
Does
we're
that
part
mean I
of their
have to get
official
up in the
program.
middle of the night?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
So we're part of their official Starfinder program. So yeah, come watch us on Paizo's official Twitch channel.
Okay. Cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Slayer for the world.
Yep. For the world.
All right. Yes, I think there's nothing else to do. We can't raid anyone on YouTube.
No.
So
Not that we know of.
No.
thank you so much again for hanging out with us. Tune in on Monday and Wednesday and tell all your friends about the wonderful experience that you've had today. And on that note, let's just say goodbye.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you soon.